Okay. All right. Hello.
Greetings.
Why is I'm having technical stuff with my second monitor. I don't know why it's not turning on.
Okay, here we are. And you're having technical stuff with your second monitor. I clicked the wrong thing 3
It's fine if I don't give it. It's fine if I don't get it figured out. I'll just tab out and stuff.
We begin, as we always do, with technical difficulties. Alright.
Feels bad.
Do you want that?
Well, we're all in the game and we're all in calls, so
Could be worse.
the important stuff is covered.
Alright, I'm going to start with a recap in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good recap.
If the town of Mistfell could survive a dragon attack, it could survive a storm. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome to Luskalia. Luskalia is a world created by 6 deities: Theseus, Lilindora, Kanchenbal, Shelmaris, Nilstat, and Sakshak. Though the 6 are not perfect, and though they often argue on what makes a perfect world, their goal is nothing short of paradise. In the year 768, a fanatical prophet named Baal managed to coerce 2 dragons that existed since the dawn of time to go to war. The battle was legendary, bitter, and resulted in the continent known as Mistfree to be split into 3, 2 large continents, Faraway and Senisthen, and 1 archipelago. This event would be called the Calamity and mark the beginning of Luskalia's hatred for Baal. Magical beings called Soulborn and organic flesh and blood beings called Clayborn slowly rebuilt society on the new continents, until about 800 years later, the goddess Theseus decided the world wasn't enough in her own image. She created the first humans, elves, halflings, and Goliaths directly, using herself as a model made of artificial souls created of ether, and taught them how to harness that ether. Magical beings, Soulborn, don't really like ether, but it undeniably keeps monsters at bay. Over time, Lightborn, as those created by Theseus took to calling themselves, ended up having many wars with the native species of Luskalia. It took about 1,000 years for that to calm down. During the time, they discovered a few other techniques you can do with ether: teleportation, sending messages, and halflings even figured out how to use torches alongside the road to create safe travel. The only catch is, in order to do that, ether pyres need to be linked together. The people who do that are called torchbearers, and the act of linking pyres together is referred to as a pilgrimage. So, Mistfell. In a country called Hinklia, there was a small goat-ranching town called Mistfell. It was as unnoteworthy as they come, until a dragon was found underneath the town and its presence invigorated the community with life. A lot of stuff happened, and Mistfell ended up undergoing such rapid growth that history books even report on it as the Year of Mistfell. Afterwards, a sudden and shocking storm attacked the town. A lot was destroyed, from Mistfell Polymagic University to an entire district. But the town is still rebuilding. And now, with its growth, it's decided it's finally ready to send out its first group of torchbearers into the world. All right, we are live.
Ooh, that was good.
I'm hearing an echo.
Test.
I was hearing an echo.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was too.
Test. It's coming from Blix, I think. Test.
Blix
Wait.
is the culprit.
Me?
I don't think it's Blix.
What does it sound
Sounds
like?
like an echo.
Yeah, it's coming for you, Blix. Do you have headphones plugged in?
Hold on. Speak.
Test.
I think it's fixed.
You're not going to hear it.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I don't have... Here.
You don't hear it because it's coming from you.
Maybe my headphones are too loud. Try again.
Well,
Going to
Hello?
say some words in sequence, not just a short test, because if you just say test, it becomes harder to hear
yeah,
the
that's
echo.
true. I think it's been fixed now, though.
It's fixed.
Okay, yeah, I guess my headphones were just too loud and next
The
to the mic.
legendary Blix.
Yeah,
fix.
might do that sometimes too.
Anyways,
Don't
Yeah, your voice in the recap was quite
oh my
quiet.
god, it
the way.
sounded loud on my end, but who knows?
I think
In
it
the
only
beginning,
played
it
to
was
the
quiet.
stream, not to us.
Either way.
I heard it.
I had to
Either
turn it
way.
way up.
I didn't.
Well, I'll fix that next recap. Thanks for the feedback, everyone. Nonetheless, welcome to Luskalia. Here we are in the beautiful Hinklian Dominion. And there we can see Mistfell surrounded by Abrasalia and the mountains to the west. Let's now go into the town map for Mistfell.
Hello, Mistfell.
So here we have just sort of a general overview, and I just like to go over all the areas as this will be an important area before we begin play. We have this main area is going to be the primary hub of the town. There's a shopping square and everything inside of it. This is Mistfell Polymagic Mistfell Polymagic University, Polymagic Academy, rather, where Dougal works and also went to school, but now is about to be on a graduation ceremony. And then finally, everything to the south of this is this wide open agricultural area that I'm not going to make absolutely huge for the sake of the town map. There's other places as well, but they will come up as they see fit. But let's go ahead and open up here with... Let's start with Blix, who will be playing Zephyr.
All right.
And Jazz, who will be playing Gruel. Actually, if everyone could just introduce themselves and their characters briefly.
Sure, I'll start us off. Unlike what my actual character would do, I'm the Lord of Hats, better known as Hats, and I will be playing Dougal, the wizard and grad student who was just mentioned. He is not very confident in his magical abilities, despite everyone else's attempts to gas him up. He barely squeaked past the line with graduation, and now he's off for a critical adventure, which he does not think he is up to the task. But he didn't have any other options, so here he is.
All right. Who would like to go next?
All right. I'll go next. I am Blix. I am playing Zephyr, the Air Genasi Tempest Cleric. Zephyr is a man of little needs. Does not need much. He lived as a hermit for nearly 50 years out in the plains east of Mistfell. And he came to the town a few years ago to help rebuild it after a large storm had passed through. Right now, he's just concerned with helping out around the town wherever he can. And he's about to speak with Gruel, who has come to visit him.
Okay.
Who do you want to go next?
Anyone, really? I don't care.
You spoke. You
All
get to
right.
go.
I am Shrike. I will be playing as Oven Stonecrusher. He is a mighty minotaur from the Mistfell military, although he's only a lowly soldier at this time. He's extremely physical in all aspects of the manner, but he also knows ruin magic from the long-lost giants, supposedly. He's not actually sure because he's not actually that smart, but that's what he thinks. And he's convinced himself of it. He's very gung-ho and ready for this adventure, and he'll do pretty much any task assigned to him, and that's what the Mistfell military mostly used him for. Here's some wild thing, we'll just send Oven because he'll agree to anything. That kind of thing.
All right, then Jazz.
Hey, I'm Jazz. I'm playing Gruel, who was a character for a lot of their juvenile years, was raised by a pack or pride of Sleekers. Sleekers in Luskalia are sort of big cats with horns on their foreheads that they use to sort of like just rush and gouge people with, or whatever, prey with. After a little while, she was discovered by wandering druids who worship Shel Maurice and brought to Mistfell, where she spent the early parts of her teenage years doing odd jobs here and there to help the town to make money.
Nice. I love odd jobs.
Cool.
I prefer even
I love
ones.
odd jobs because he's short, so you have to aim down to hit him.
Never actually played that game.
It's sort of like Halo with the twist. My name is Pog. I play all the other characters. Anyways, let's go on. So, as I was saying, we had Zephyr was about to meet with Gruel.
Yes. Gruel wanted to ask Zephyr something.
Oh, game paused.
Let's unpause. We're live.
Oof. Oh, I can't control the token.
I would be in the shade.
You'd be in the shade.
Put myself in the shade.
Can't control the token. Oh, it's fine though.
No, I'd be on the rock. I'd be on this rock.
There we go. Thank you.
Well, if you're not in the shade, you're going to get sunburned. It's bad for your skin. Gotta watch it when you're that old.
I've got a robe. I'm totally covered. At the top of my head.
Gruel sort of approach Zephyr, sort of like her posture not that good, sort of her shoulders slouched forward, sort of like looking around, scanning her eyes back and forth, darting between like out here in this bush. She thinks she might see like some sort of small rodent or something, like a squirrel run by. Then she's distracted momentarily. Then she turns to Zephyr. Zephyr, you're Genasi, right?
And Zephyr is sitting on this stone outcropping, meditating, and he says, "Of course, I'm an air genasi. Hello, Gruel. What can I help you with?"
I was wondering, you could talk to Noom?
I can connect. Communication is a tricky thing with Noom. It's not exactly like I can have a conversation with it. I more get feelings from it. But yes, I can commune with Noom.
It will be time soon that I have to pick a vow. It's a druidic process. Could you talk to Noom and ask them what vow I should pick? I am trying to protect them with this vow.
Well, I think Noom would want you to pick for yourself, but if you want some advice, I can certainly try. Can I try to reach out to Noom and get a sense for what kind of druids it prefers, if any?
Okay. Well, in that case, go ahead and give me a nature check to try to interpret the weird signals that Noom is giving you.
Yeah.
And just for the sake of viewers, and also me, can we say what Noom is?
Noom is the official word for the planet. Luskalia is what the world is called, but Noom is the planet. And the reason why there's a distinction is because in this world, the planet is in of itself a living being. So think of Luskalia as the world, and then Noom as the being that happens to be the world.
It's very different from, like, gods and stuff, because it's not... Does it have an ego?
Not really, no.
Yeah. It's kind of
very humble like that.
It's like a personification of the environment.
Yeah.
In fact, it's hard to even consider
it's
Noom a single entity as much as it is all of the various interlocking systems that happen to meet up until eventually they all kind of sort of come together into one thing.
Oh, like the grave mind. Oh my god, everything comes through Halo. Yeah, that's the sense I got. It's like communicating with a flock of beasts or something, you know. Not with an individual, but the flock as a whole. And I would say that to Gruel, because that's communicating with Noom isn't the most straightforward thing. It's the interconnectiveness of all things. But yes, I can see if I can get a sense from it. And I'll make that nature check, which should have proficiency. Doesn't.
Just
Why
int
don't I have...
or some other stat.
Yeah. Just int. Okay, I will use... I'm going to force myself to use Forge. Here we go.
It's like starting off strong.
Oh, why is that +1?
Great success.
Oh, I know. You must have pulled this in earlier.
I must have pulled this in earlier. I, in fact, did pull this in earlier. I'm going to go ahead and update it, but that's going to be a 4, everybody.
Yeah.
Zephyr, you pause for a moment, you close your eyes, and you meditate, and you feel all around you the wind going over you. You can feel as it goes through, it begins to sway the grass and the tree and the bit. And as this swaying goes through, you sense that there's a oneness to everything, and you feel sort of like a drop. As your soul is just one drop in the vast ocean of souls that run through Noom and all the other planes. You ask yourself, and in a way, by asking yourself, ask the planet, what should Gruul do as her vow? You see a butterfly go on top of this tree. Perhaps Gruul should take the vow of butterflies, you think, for a second, and then realize that makes no sense at all. You're not able to get a useful answer out of Noom.
I'm sorry, Gruul. I wasn't able to make a connection with it. But, if you ask me, it's a vow you should care about. That's what's most important. Noom isn't exactly something that gives guidance or wisdom. It's very much a force of nature, because it is nature. And the Earth, or not Earth, I can't say Earth, it's not called Earth. What's the planet called?
Luskalia or Noom? We were just talking about this.
Okay. Luskalia. It's complicated. I'm still figuring it out myself. It's actually, I was just in the middle of contemplating my existence within this world when you came up to me. Have you ever tried meditation? You come sit next to me.
Okay.
And I'll move over. Just sit down, look straight ahead, and close your eyes, and put your hands on your knees. And just feel the warmth of the sun, the wind on your skin, blowing through your hair. Take a breath in. Realize that your breath is Noom's breath, is the wind, that you are part of a whole. What do you think?
Noom's like, I'm sorry, what I'm saying. Gruul is sort of like sitting, eyes closed, trying her best to meditate. When she hears like a fly buzzing around and like a squirrel like scurries, the small rodent from earlier scurry in the bush, she like turns to look at it, eyes open, like instantly. I'm sorry,
It's all right.
The wind?
It's hard at first. It takes time. It took me many years to finally be able to meditate like this. But yes, breathe in and breathe out. And then ask yourself, what kind of vow do you want to make?
Still don't know.
Give it time. Things will come to you.
Okay. Meanwhile, Oven has been set
That's good.
to reach out to Dougal. And everyone else as well. The ceremony is coming up soon. There's a bit of a festival that they have planned for the next coming days, but first it's a matter of getting everyone together. And first on the list is Dougal, as he's going to be by far the easiest to find. Dougal is currently working a day shift in the Museum of our Polymagic Academy.
So, Dougal is at one of the research, or no, he's up front. He's up front because this is kind of the entrance,
Right.
I assume, and he mostly just keeps an eye on who comes and goes. But he also agreed to help with some research in the meantime, because this is a gallery of magical artifacts, and by magical, I usually mean deeply cursed. And he is presently investigating a very old, elaborate vase or urn. It's sealed at the top, and it's got these intricate patterns of centipedes all over it, and he is focused very hard on examining this thing from a magical standpoint.
And then in comes through the doorway, having to stoop down because he's well over 7 feet tall, and then slams the door behind him. Dougal!
Ah! Dougal almost drops the urn, but catches it at the last second. This will not be a repeat of the spider incident.
Congratulations! I'm so happy for you. We get to be together for a long time.
Oven, right? Right? That's
Yes, of course.
yeah. I'm
We've met a number of times.
no, I know. It's like I'm sorry, I didn't remember your name. You're right. We've met before. I should be able to remember that much at least. But it's just
Well, I'm just, a lowly soldier and you're a fancy
no,
wizard, so...
no. Gods no. You're like you've done plenty. Don't.
It's true. We shouldn't get down on ourselves. And we're going to accomplish so many great things together. Your magic and my magic combined into one.
I'm really sorry, Oven, but I'm going to do my best not to make everything fail horribly, but I really don't think I can promise anything remotely approaching greatness out of all of this. I know that there's really high expectations for this. There's obviously you've clearly got potential. You're an up-and-comer in the military, right? Right? I mean, you're huge. Look at you, and I'm almost a dropout. So
Nonsense. You've got so much potential. You'll grow into a wonderful wizard.
no,
Even if you're not there
I
now.
really don't. If I was going to be a wonderful wizard, I would be a wonderful wizard by now. I'm an almost failed wizard.
Almost, but not completely, and that's what matters.
Yeah,
You were selected because we see potential in you, and you need to believe in that. Eventually.
As you're chatting, Oven,
God.
you get this deep sense, somewhere deep down, that something bad is happening, and it seems like the world itself is getting dark. There's this ominous presence approaching, and you hear just slow and steady footsteps.
Are you expecting someone else today?
I mean, not really. Honestly, people mostly don't come by the museum. It's mostly just the people managing it, and I don't think there was anyone else on this shift with me.
Oh, well, I think I heard someone over there.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, good morning, sir.
Hello.
Oh, Just you, Professor. It's sorry. I couldn't see you from my corner there. I didn't drop the urn. The urn's fine. Urn's fine. Everything's going just okay.
Owen took your seat, sat on it, and you can hear it crack under
You
his
see,
pressure.
by the way, coming out down the corridor is this mummy, just completely dressed head to toe in this ancient garb. He has this golden statue that he walks by.
Hey, Dogo, can I have your hat for a second?
What?
Can I
What?
wear your hat for a second?
I guess. Dougal hands Owen his hat for whatever this is going to be.
Owen puts the hat on. It kind of works not very well because of his horns, but he tries anyways.
Oh, I
Sir.
see we have a new wizard.
Yes, I am Dougal, the greatest wizard to ever exist. I should get a promotion.
What?
Sure. Oh wait, I already am being promoted. I get to go be a pilgrim.
That's right. You are going to be leaving soon. I'm going to have to find a replacement. Thanks for always staying up
What?
extra late to clean up, Dougal. It makes my job a lot easier.
Well, I mean, I kind of had to make up all the times I've screwed up here somehow.
That was one time. If I had one simple copper piece for every time an ancient curse was released from this museum, I'd have 2 copper pieces, and I'd give one of them to you.
Thanks, sir.
The hat's just like slightly stretched out from the horns.
Yeah, it sits further down on Dougal's head now. Just like
You can do that stick thing, right? And that'll prop it up a little bit.
that's yes, it's my one trick. Dougal takes his head off.
He takes his head off.
Wiggles his fingers.
This-
Yes, wiggles his fingers at it a moment and puts it back on. And now it is stuck to his head where it should be, but it is still slightly saggier than before. Hooray! It's stuck. That's the wonders of magic. For like 10 minutes, maybe. Why? Look, let's just go, I guess. It's...
Oh yeah, we got to meet our other teammates. It's gonna be so much fun.
Gotta apologize in advance to them, too.
Sorry, sir, but you will have to find a replacement. Dougal's mine
That's
now.
fine. That's why I was up early.
He casts a spell so that he stops looking like just any other mummy and instead looks like an orc.
All right. I'll be manning the booth now.
Yep.
Sorry about the chair.
Time to ruin everything.
Time to have so much fun.
As you start climbing the stairs, you get sort of pushed, not exactly, like it wasn't like a hard shove or anything, Dougal, but like she is not even remotely trying to not bump into you. It is Arihan Benian, the top-rated student in all of Mistfell Polymagic.
Arihan, hi. I'm sorry. I was in your way. Sorry. I will just be good going now.
Mhm.
I'm sure you've got really important things to be doing, and I'm sorry that I'm taking up so much time with my apology, and that
Still taking up time, by the way.
I'm Sorry. I'm sorry for everything. And Dougal just like squeezes past and heads out.
Well, hey,
He has maxed out his awkwardness meter for the. Oh,
Thanks
she
for being such a good
hands
friend
your
for
hat
Dougal.
off.
wait, God,
She
Against
holds
the
the
stick.
hand. Yeah, actually, let's do a contested Arcana check for this. Why not? That seems fun. All right, Arihan is going to be using Arcana and contesting your Arcana check to see who is the superior wizard. Let's see who wins.
of
Oh my
course,
God,
Perfect.
that's
of
comical.
course.
Arihan just
Does this-
overpowers the stick
No.
completely, and it sounds like a suction cup plopping off, and she just takes her hand.
Ow!
You gotta come back here, right? Or did Owen forget to tell you? Ugh.
What?
There's a ritual that we have to do down here. Come with me. Oh, bring your friends too. Actually, don't come with me. Bring your friends and then meet me here. And be fast about
Oh.
it. I don't have all day.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Right.
the crystal ritual.
No, not the
Right,
crystal
that's-
ritual. It's the statue ritual. Maybe they didn't tell you. I guess.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
You're supposed. I don't care who is supposed to. Just get. Ugh. Whatever. She just storms off and then stands in front of the statue.
Hey Dougal, she's kind of cute.
What? No, it's. Sure. Let's just. Dougal puts his hat back on, unsticked, and it slumps over his eyes once more. Let's just go.
It's a good look for you. Yeah.
All right. As you head out into the town, it's a bit of a journey to go down to where they are. They are a bit to the south here. But nonetheless, you're able to get to them in not too long, about like a 10-minute walk. As you go by, there's someone who notices you. Hey, it's Dougal. What's up?
Hey, just
Doing very important pilgrim
Yeah.
things.
trying to not be late for an important ritual I forgot about because I don't remember
this man Dougal, he's
things.
so funny, dude.
Well,
Gruel and Zephyr, how goes this meditation?
See, how long do you think Gruel is able to sit down? How long do you think Gruel is able to settle down, or is she too distracted by stuff?
Who knows?
Jess,
He's-
you're muted.
Sorry. Settle down or
He was deep in meditation.
Yeah. How long do you think Gruel is able to meditate for?
probably not much at all. Probably not even real like focused meditation either.
Did you sneak away while Zephyr is meditating and then come back
No.
before he notices?
Probably climbs.
She'll
up
give
the
a
tree.
she'll give a good try, but we're in the middle of the woods. She can't focus.
Well, you won't be able to focus long when we come.
Oof.
Zephyr, Gruel,
It seems our friends have arrived.
congratulations, both of you. You've both been recruited to the team.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
This, of
I'm
course,
sorry
is the
that you're going to have
esteemed
to carry
Dougal.
my dead weight through this, but I'll try not to get in the way too much.
It's all right, Zephyr, Dougal. We were chosen for a reason. We're going to go out into the world and we're going to do good things.
We're definitely going to do things.
I
Hopefully
mean,
for the good.
I'm pretty sure I was chosen because everyone else at the school already had their post-grad lined up, and I didn't. But, yeah, that still counts, I guess.
That's
Sometimes the most important choices in life are ones you don't make yourself. Let's see this as an opportunity.
But we
That's
make
how
all
I-
of our own choices. Except for maybe
Of course.
orders. But then you get to make your own choices of how to follow those orders.
That doesn't sound like how orders work.
Aha, now you're getting it. That's what Catching Ball is all about. I think.
Yes.
I'm not, an expert or anything.
Are you all ready for the ceremony? I've been thinking about it for quite a while.
Both kind of forgot about it, so... Yes, of course. We'll manage fine. I'm sure it'll be good. It'll be fine.
I'm very much looking forward to going back out into the world again. I've been here for a few years, but I need to move on. And I'm glad that you will be coming with me.
In addition,
I'm-
I'm just going to
no.
say this because Zephyr is an incredibly wise character and thus would not forget. There's two parts to the ceremony. There is a mostly private part where they attempt to get you through a ritual with a statue that they have down there. And then there's the less ceremonial, rather the less private but equally ceremonial passing of the torch, to which you become torchbearers.
I mean, he doesn't have 8 wisdom? What is this nonsense?
Well, should we head back? I mean, I'm probably gonna need to try the ritual a couple of times before I get it right. If I get it right, I'll try and get it right. But
Don't worry. You can take as many tries as you need to.
No, because we've got the torch passing thing, and that's scheduled, and I'm going to make it late if I keep failing at everything.
Schedules are just made to be, shifted around a little bit. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
On the scale of our journey, what's 30 minutes or so.
Exactly.
This trip is going
Things
to take
happen in
years.
time. But regardless, we should get going.
Girl, do you need like a piggyback?
She shakes her head no.
For reference, I'm over 7 feet tall, and you're 3 feet or something.
Yeah.
I'm literally double your height.
You're literally more than double her height.
Probably.
Double and then some by a feet.
All right, all of you head back to the museum to do the private ritual with Arihan.
Oh, yeah. Wait till you guys see Douglas' girlfriend.
No, God,
girlfriend,
no.
Doug?
No, I don't. She's the top student in class. She's got better things to do, and
You have high standards.
What?
If she's the best in the class, and you two are, a thing.
We're not a thing.
You seem pretty
We're at the
buddy-buddy,
least a thing. She's very important, and I am very not.
Well, I don't see her on my team, and everyone on my team is very important to me, so...
That's not what I mean. She's going to go be an Archmage, discover a new school of magic or something. She's top of the class. I'm bottom of the class, and those two ends of the class are going to stay
Dougal.
very apart. Yes?
Comparing yourself to others is often a path you don't want to go down, because it is never a fair comparison. I'm sure you don't know the intricacies of everything she has gone through, as well as we don't know what you have gone through. You have to have some faith that things are progressing in a positive way.
Well, it's you say compare. This isn't me making a comparison. This is just stating facts. I was like the worst student in the class, and she is very measurably the best.
You have this argument all the way to the museum.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, the entire way.
Yep.
Gruel, have you seen Mott before?
No, I don't
Okay,
believe
right now
so.
he's just an orc, so this is your first introduction to Mott.
Oh, hello, you must be the other torchbearers. I am Mott, the keeper of this museum. I think you should be fine. I don't believe you've touched anything, but if you have any reason to suspect that you have fallen for a curse, you must stand in this circle. It is a ritual curse detection circle. I would not stand in it right away.
Yeah, that can cause its own problems. I've accidentally stepped in it before.
I don't know. It kind of sounds kind of fun to see if I have any curses.
You'd know. Trust me, you would know.
Oh, you got that thing here because you keep all kinds of cursed items here. I see.
As you head down, you see Arihan for the first time. I think some of you that aren't going to this academy day in, day out. Even if you do, Arihan is very reclusive by nature. She's a half gremlin, half cell. Cell is a type of lightborn in this world. Half elf is like a good explanation, but really cell is like what happens when lightborn and any really random thing just start having babies, I guess. You can be half elf, half whatever, half elf, half human. In this case, she's half elf, half gremlin. Nonetheless, she has this umbrella on her at all times. Dougal, you would know that this is her arcane focus, and she built it herself when she was 4.
She was 4.
She also has an incredible sun allergy, so the reason why she carries this umbrella everywhere is to get rid of the sun, and indeed, that's why her skin is just deathly pale. Oh, good. You showed up faster than I expected. Great. So, we can begin this ritual. It is a 2-person ritual in order to establish connection with whatever the statue is.
With whatever the statue is.
She points to the monolith next to the statue, which has a description of what it is. You can read it if you want. I don't really care enough to read it.
You should have more curiosity. It'll do you some good. Probably. Maybe.
What does it say?
It says, this statue is an ancient statue predating the creation of this town. It was discovered from the Dragon's Den during the raid by the Flooder, and excavated out from it. It is unknown what this statue depicts. There is a great latent magical power from within it that no one has been able to ascertain the nature of.
Huh. For the slower people, could you walk us through the steps of doing this ritual?
Well, we're going to
just
have
in case?
Dougal do it because he's at the very least competent. And then from there, we're going to see if any of you react with it, since you all have adrenaline and all.
I hope we have the best reactions. And not like
Okay.
bad rashes or something.
Worst out of the way first. Let's.
Show us how it's done.
All right. This will be a ritual spell here. Let's go ahead and make some Arcana checks. We will need 3 successes to complete this ritual.
All right. All right.
Because
roll one again.
Ariane is assisting, you have advantage.
Okay, Dougal. Just get through this. And
If you hold shift when you
he
click,
takes
it'll
out his very, very ratty spellbook and gets to work. And this gets advantage. So it's
do- so you can press
Alright.
the plus on it.
17
That's
for the
one
first
success.
one.
Or you can just hold shift when you do the roll.
That's 2 successes. At this point, as you're casting this ritual spell, which, might I remind you, takes 10 minutes, you are casting this spell and Arihan is assisting with it. You can see that she's taking her umbrella and prodding at the magic circle as you're creating it. You're beginning to recite the incantation. She is just sort of assisting with keeping the circle stable. And at some point, the statue's eyes begin to glow, and Arihan just looks up like, what?
Oh geez, that's probably not a good sign.
Oh.
Flash of genius.
So,
If only.
Make that a
as you
30.
finish, this circle begins to float into the sky, and the statue's eyes begin to glow considerably. Zephyr, your heart sinks. The eye of this statue begin to glow, and you can see a third eye appear on its forehead. You've seen something like this before.
In the vision? Yeah, it was that. It was that thing that was. Hold on, I wrote it down. It was that look. It was looking at me, looking down at me. Hold on, here it is. I got it bookmarked. Visions of a book. Creature with 3 eyes. Night sky staring down at me. The text on the plinth, or the plaque or whatever. What language is it
It's written in
in?
common. This has been done recently.
Oh. Is there any kind of text on the statue anywhere?
There is not. The eye just
Okay.
looks down on the 4 of you. You get the feeling like it's actually looking at you.
Do I keep making Arcana checks?
You do not. The ritual's been completed.
Oh geez, I messed it up. I don't think it's supposed to be doing this.
I mean, that looks like a pretty cool
No.
reaction, Dougal.
I think that's what it was supposed to do. I've seen this before. It was in my vision, the night of the storm. When I got my powers, when I first contacted Noom, I saw a creature with 3 eyes. And this was it. I don't know what it means, but it's connected.
Do these eyes do anything? Or just kind of look at us?
I did not think this would happen. What does this exactly do?
Yeah, did you
No.
learn about this in a book or anything?
This was something that the Archmage told us would do something, but I didn't know that it'd be doing this, or whatever this is. Just that we had to try this with anyone with adrenaline.
Do you know what it means?
No, well, we must...
You-
I must tell the Archmage immediately. Von Bancroft would be... And then time stops.
Time
Oh
stops as
no.
You say this, but
who?
Arihan is just completely stationary. You can
We're
leave.
all-
Arihan is frozen.
Oh god, I broke time.
Wait,
I
no,
fucked up the ritual and I broke time.
I think you just broke Ariane.
That's not better.
True, you probably don't want to lose your friend like that. Can you like?
Can
fix
I
her or
make
something?
She's not my
medicine
friend.
check?
I don't
Hello.
even know her.
Oven casually starts leaning on the plaque here.
Well, I did not expect to be woken up in this manner.
What?
Who goes there?
I am a forgotten man. But not completely forgotten, it seems.
Is the statue talking to us?
Yes, I suppose you're not used to statues speaking. An ordinary set of belief systems, I suppose. I am not a statue. I am speaking through this statue. It was made in my visage.
Who are you? I've seen you before, in a vision.
In a vision. Curious. It seems I've not done enough to become forgotten. Nonetheless, I've seen you in a vision. All four of you. Maybe we'll meet someday soon.
The eyes just immediately stop. Arihan is speaking, and she finishes her sentence. Bancroft will be so happy to find out that he... Huh? She sees all of you switch positions suddenly.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, Dougal, I think you fixed her.
yeah.
No, that was the statue guy.
Yeah, it was the statue guy freezing it as well. I don't think, that's not on you.
Ariane, do you know who the statue is of?
Well, nobody knows.
No, they found it in the dragon's
Right,
lair.
exactly.
It just spoke to us. Time just froze and it spoke to us. It said it was trying to be forgotten.
Huh. You can see for a brief second her eyes are literally, like, in her pupils, they are replaced with flame. And then they go back to normal. Well, that's a thing that happens. Right. Statues stop time and speak to Dougal. What? Okay, fine.
It was mostly talking to Zephyr. That
It was addressing all of us. We were all frozen.
It said he saw us all in a vision.
Yeah, I've seen it in a vision, but it's seen all of us in a vision as well.
So it's your fault? That's pretty cool.
I don't understand this yet. I've been thinking about that vision ever since I had it all those years ago. I haven't been able to make heads or tails of it. It started with the vision of a book. It was written in a text I couldn't read. I saw this creature, and then I was back, and I looked up at the night sky, and I could see it staring down at me. Still don't know what it means. But what I think this means is that we'll figure it out. Part of our journey.
You know, sometimes I look at my bowl of food and think it's staring back at me too.
Well, I think this was a little different.
I don't know. I think we have a real connection here.
I think the difference is I woke up and I had powers. I mean, well, I guess in a roundabout way, your food does give you your powers, so maybe it is the same.
Arihan has, like, her demeanor shifted from surprise to, like, whatever that fire was to just suddenly being herself again, and she just walks away. All right, whatever.
Should the rest of us do this or something?
No, that's the ritual. It's been completed. I'm going to report the findings to Archmage von Bancroft. The rest of you just do whatever torchbearers do, I guess.
Bear torches.
Hey, Dogo, can you do the ritual for the snake thingy over there? Because that sounds cool.
I
Don't you want to know what happens? Maybe it'll talk to us,
probably
too.
nothing good. I'm pretty sure that was connected to the other big curse outbreak. Besides
Is
the one
all
I
of
caused.
Dougal,
Is all of this stuff from the Dragon's Lair?
go ahead and make a history check on all these things. You have advantage because you worked here.
Good thing I've got advantage.
Go.
All right.
Go.
You can
Go.
select two of the three other things to know about.
So there's the snake circle,
This is a book.
whatever this is, and this
It's a
is
painting.
Ooh.
I'll say the book and the snake circle.
All right. So you are slightly incorrect there about it. You just said that offhand, and then you think about it, and you're like, no, the first curse outbreak was actually because of the book. That's why it's in the glass. Right. So, the book is an unusual book in that it is a book that does not finish writing itself. It's a pretty safe book to read until you get to the end, at which point it starts to add on to the pages of the book. The problem is, it adds on to the pages of the book by suggesting the imminent death of people related to you.
This book isn't the book I saw, is it?
Absolutely not the book you saw. It is
Okay.
so tightly wrapped in this protective glass. There's sigils on it everywhere. It's called the Book of Endings. It just describes tragic deaths,
Yeah.
and then if you read it, it turns out some of the people around you tragically die. It's incredibly cursed. Somehow this book managed to get out of the museum, and people started reading it.
Yeah, it's don't touch that one. It's an even less fun curse than the spiders.
Now, the snake circle, on the other hand, is an interesting cursed thing, which is that when you step on it, you will immediately start bleeding. If you have enough blood to fill in the magic circle without dying, congratulations, you are now a snake.
Huh.
It was theorized that this was used by some sort of snake religion at some point, but they don't know exactly how it was made. Just that it's a marvel of magic in the worst possible way.
Yeah, this one either kills you or turns you into a snake if it doesn't kill you.
It's not painful, you just slowly lose blood until it gets filled.
Yes, it's not painful, but you do die.
Like a smart snake or like a tiny little dumb snake?
What are you doing?
Does it really matter?
I mean, you gotta weigh your options, right?
I mean, yes, but don't turn yourself into a snake. It's not a good idea.
On the battlefield, you must consider all options. Everything is a weapon.
This isn't a battlefield. You're not going to come here and stand on that for however long it takes you to become a snake and then go back onto the battlefield. That's not how anything works.
But what if you become like a gigantic, a really, really big, awesome snake, and then you can just eat all your
turns you
enemies?
into a normal snake. You keep your intelligence, so you're
I'm
like
pretty
a guard
sure
snake.
you're just a normal snake, but smart. and
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't
smart
really
enough
seem-
to think about how you fucked up by turning yourself into a snake.
It'd be pretty inefficient to use it on enemies, to have them turn into snakes. Alright.
What about this last exhibit? Just because we're here. What's this on the wall?
That one's cursed. I haven't touched
This
it.
one is one of the most harmless curses. However, there is a warning that's given on it, which is do not stare at this image for too long or you'll begin to recognize the people within it. It just makes you think that you miss being painted in this image. Disclaimer, you did not miss being painted in this painting. No one knows why this curse exists.
It's probably did miss being painted in it. That's the kind of thing I would do.
You gotta speak up, Dougal. You're kind of mumbling to yourself.
Nothing. Just thinking out loud.
We should probably go see if the Archmage Jesus or anything.
Don't
About
we need to get to the ceremony? We don't want to be late for that.
She did just kind of say we could do whatever we want, though, you know? Whatever torchbearers do. We're not technically torchbearers yet until we do this ritual thing, so until then...
I mean, I guess, but... Is the statue still
No, it's
glowing?
normal.
But...
Suppose we could do the torch thing first and then have some fun. Alright, let's go.
All right.
Bye, Mott.
I will now give you all
Bye,
a
sir.
choice of 3 locations that you can go to. One of which is the most boring location. Option 1 is just wait at the crystal for the ceremony, which you can technically do. This will just skip doing anything. Option 2 is to meet with Sandra early to maybe get some information on what you'll be doing. Option 2.5 is run up and down the carpet really fast, Zephyr.
I'm building up static. That's how my powers work. So I can go cast lightning magic.
And then finally,
Option 3 is go to the bar.
Option 3 is in fact go to the bar. Yes, that is not a joke.
Wait, is that actually...
All right.
Maybe we should step on this circle after
It
having
takes
been
like
in there.
multiple days to run out of blood. I mean, you can.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
the curse detection circle. I wasn't seriously saying, hey, let's go turn into snakes.
Snake campaign.
Dougal said we shouldn't do that, guys.
Alright. Yeah, I'll step on the curse detection circle.
I don't think you should.
Hey, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You're really good at those, right?
I'm not wielder good, but I'm 11.
All right. You've cast this from D&D Beyond.
Oh, I will minimize that window, so I will stop doing that.
I saw it. It counts still. As you step on this circle, you do not fail the save. It's an easy save. It's just as you go on the circle, you see these glancing green lights. Oh my god. You see these dancing green lights all around you that begin to spin and then suddenly collide with your chest and go out the other end. And each time they do, it's like a mini gut punch that doesn't hurt. It's like this very strange sensation. There's energy, but there's not really a lot of punch behind it. It's wildly uncomfortable, and it continues for about 5 minutes. The entire time, it's like, okay, watch out, it's okay, I guess you're going right on it. At the end of it, the lights flash and then go down.
Well, the circle hasn't changed color, so I don't believe you're cursed.
Good. All right, now everyone else, do your duty to society and step on the circle to make sure you don't carry out a curse.
It's not required. If you looked at the painting for too long, you may get a false positive, because that's technically a curse.
I think if I wasn't cursed, I don't think anyone else will. I was mainly checking for curses from the
Alright,
statue.
Gruul, go ahead and give us a constitution saving throw.
Hey,
Hello.
Pog, would you be open to just using the new guidance rule? The one from the UA, where it's a reaction?
Maybe.
Oh, you have advantage?
No, I think the first one was glitched or something. It didn't appear.
Yeah.
Why does it say 1d20 or 1 equals 1?
R1? What?
When you click it and expand it.
Oh, because you're halfway.
R1.
Oh, you rolled on that one, so then I re-rolled it.
Reroll once. Okay.
That's why that
Ah.
happened. Anyways,
That's slick.
so
That's
as you
nice.
step onto this, similarly, the lights flash over you. It's wildly uncomfortable. You get hit a few times by these lights, but it's all good. No color change on the circle.
Ooh, me next.
Gruul's still on the circle.
Oh,
I thought you were
sorry.
just like standing there, like, wow, pretty lights. You are able to withstand the
Hey, we're
attack
all
of the circle, and similarly, you find no change in the color.
I was hoping for a curse.
Time to be the only one to fail.
You don't.
Don't
You
worry,
don't
you're not
have
that
to.
cursed. Probably. He gets the
Yay!
best
You are
concert.
so used to this by now that it completely does nothing to you. The circle flashes red for a brief second. It's no. It's fine, everyone. He works here for long enough that he's looked at the painting. See, it was only a brief flash. This is a minor curse.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just a minor curse and just the major curse of being Dougal.
Don't worry, it builds
Well-
character, probably.
At
It
least now
doesn't.
we
It
can
just
leave
makes you
here
think that you were
with
painted,
our hearts.
or that you were going to be.
What if he was
Well,
painted?
he wasn't. That's the thing. It just makes you think that you were going to be painting, but you missed the day. He's fine.
That's kind of sad.
No, it didn't.
I've had that happen.
I can't believe you missed that. I mean, I can't believe it because we're, late for a bunch of
Not
things.
just like he was about to say something. He puts his hand up, then he puts his hand down. All right.
Well, thank you for testing us. Now we can leave here with our hearts knowing that we are safe.
All right, where are we going? All
We're
right,
gonna
who wants to
right.
go to the bar? Or do you want to be a loser and go right to the ceremony?
I think I'll avoid the bar for now. You can all go if you'd like.
Well, no, we're a newfound team. We got to go together. We could, follow Douglas'
You're right.
girlfriend.
Nope, you're right.
She's not
let's
my
go.
girlfriend. I barely even know her.
You're right. We should going to the bar. Good team building. We should do that.
Girl, you got an opinion?
Where is the tavern? I've never been.
Gruul sort of shrugs her shoulders.
Don't worry, Doug and I know where it is. We'll lead the way.
Yeah, it's not too far.
It's a fine establishment. Just don't mind the mess. Or maybe the mess isn't there until after I'm there. For a while. It doesn't matter.
All right.
Crashed it.
Scene transition.
Hey, this door is supposed to.
Svetlana
So you are heading up to the bar, which is in the northeast of this square. Just so you know, the door has been deleted for some reason. Where did the door go? Where's the?
For things like this, can we see things that aren't in our field of vision?
I mean,
I don't know. Like just for overlays and stuff like it. It's not important. I'd like to be able to see everything.
I think a bigger problem is the FOV here is kind of glitched. It's like I can only like see 5 feet when I'm in this area.
Oh, okay.
Every time I move,
Because there's no light there for some reason. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
There you go.
Oh, no fog of war.
Is that supposed to be? I just forgot to.
It's almost like
I still see black. Oh, there we go.
The reason I personally like the fog of war though is like when you go to a new area, you have to like actually go around and explore and. Like,
it's just in this particular area. It's not like a new area. You've been here before. You're familiar.
True.
oh yeah, we just go down the street and then hook a right.
Yep.
I don't think you should go to the back streets.
Or you squeeze through that alley over there, but there's really no
Up there
reason
is
to.
Dick's Item Shop. It's the largest building in the area. Huge shopping pavilion, but you're heading to the northeast. I see that you're going the other way, which is fine.
What do you mean
Is this
to
the
the
tavern?
northeast.
Yeah.
Okay, it works. You can't see the secret stuff in the north. You can enter through this patio sort of place, or you can enter from the south if you'd like. Both.
It's just like gratings going between the buildings or
Huh?
something? Like, what is this stuff? on
Oh,
the left
yes,
of the
that
building?
is a second floor area. Hey, welcome! We're not open yet, but guess we are. You're here early, how? We haven't even started yet.
Am I early or am I just late for yesterday?
That's a good way of thinking of things. We haven't even cleaned up their shit on the tables. Well, what do you have?
Oh yeah, that was a good card game. We'll have the special.
A special. I don't know what you can handle the special. I saw you last day.
It's fine. We won't be here too long today. We got a big important torch
Yeah,
thing
you
to
do. That's why I'm surprised you're here, but hey, Tinberry, can you clean the place up? We got torch bearers here. Come on. Tinberry just nods and just cleaning stuff.
Yeah.
There's just a flurry of motion. Guy goes to.
I'm gonna scoop up all these cards and start like dealing them out. We'll play. What's that old person game? Crib?
I don't think they have a crib board here, or maybe they do.
What's the card game?
If you're thinking of cribbage, like
Bridge.
Oh,
bridge. Oh,
Or
okay.
cribbage, yeah. I don't know how to play it, but I know old people.
Nobody
play it.
knows how to play bridge.
Oh, you guys
Old
playing
people
bridge?
do.
That's my favorite
Zephyr
game.
does.
Hey, I got the specials ready right up here. If you want them.
All right.
I'll just have a water.
Hey, it's a good choice. These specials will get you fucked up, old man.
Yeah, just a water for me too.
I abstain from alcohol, but herbs and other things.
What is special when
As
Gruel's
you
gonna
look
grab the
around
drink?
this place, by the way, it's like extremely crowded, like to the point where you can barely walk without bumping into anything. None of the tables are matching in any way whatsoever. So in the back, they've got these tables here, which are like steampunk themed for no reason. Here they've got like log tables. Over here they have some ornately carved tables. These are more simple. They just, whenever they found a table, they got 2 of them and put them in the bar until they ran out of room. They have not turned on the fireplace yet, so it's actually quite cold in here. There's no room whatsoever for this guy to work, but this guy is small, so he can kind of fit. We've got the Gremlin Stankwist, who is in charge of the bar, and then we've got Tinberry, who is the actual owner of the bar, but just isn't good with anything at all, and just happens to have found a lot of money one day. Like, literally, he dug up some buried treasure and used it to open this bar. It's really popular.
That's awesome. So why does he have a purple aura?
So the reason why is Stankwist is actually a purple gremlin wearing like this bandana. Like, he looks like a pirate for some reason. They think pirates are cool. Tinberry, on the other hand, is a bright green, almost like lime green looking guy. But it's kind of hard to get these colors to pop with the default tokens that we've got, so I've just sort of colored them.
Is Tinberry
owns
here,
the place. He's just not good at running it.
Okay.
For some reason, he lets himself get bossed around by Stankwist. Stankwist is the purple guy who's in charge.
Yeah.
The relationship dynamics in this bar are complicated.
It has a rich history.
All right, I got the special. You know why it's called the special? Because that's what we called it on the menu.
Because it's special.
Here you go. I'll give you one, too. Hey, it's your funeral. If you have more than 3, you do have to sign a waiver.
I don't think we'll have time for 3 today.
Yeah, probably. So this is a special drink, and that it's called special, but also because the DC is high, and if you fail by 5 or more, you get 2 failures. So if you drink it, it's a con saving throw.
Of course I'm drinking it.
Oven, this is water? And then Gruul like looks at it, like swirls the cup a bit, and then chugs it without like
Okay, go ahead and
tasting
give
it
me
at
a
all.
con save. All right, you have 2 failures. Go ahead and give me a 1d4, please. So it will be 3 hours before you make your next save. As you take a sip into this, the first thing that you notice is this has this sort of like lemon syrup to it, which is like really delicious. And then underneath is like paint thinner. It's so bitter, it's so strong. Like your mouth immediately begins to seize up and you're just like, what the hell? And then the aftertaste, for some reason, and you don't know why, it tastes like toast. Like, you have no bitterness whatsoever. It just starts off like lemon syrup, in the middle is pure hell, and then ends on toast.
Gruul slams the mug onto the table and says, "Bad water."
No, it's very good water. Well, it's not water, but I mean, it's probably got water in it, maybe.
That's a house secret!
I'm gonna drink mine.
Yeah, you're completely
totally
fine. You've had this before.
Oh, and if you look at the mugs, they got little cute designs on them. Like, this got a pirate flag on it.
Yeah, pirates are in this season.
Yours has a skull.
Well, anyways, you guys aren't here for a long time, right? You don't want me to make you up some appetizers or something?
Dougal is just kind of staring into his water.
Something bothering you, Dougal?
This is...
I don't know why, but this kid's the life of
It's
the
a
party
lot.
every time he shows up here.
Why do people say
Because you
that?
are. Like, for some reason. I don't know either. Everyone's just like, hey, Dougal's here, and they get hype.
Remember the time that you stuck that guy's mug to the table and you couldn't figure it out?
I didn't do that. The table's just sticky.
Oh, you might actually be
Yeah,
right.
sorry, we forgot to clean that day, but everyone thought Tuggle did it.
Gruel's gonna like shiver a bit, and, like tighten up her like fur cloak, grab the cards on the table, and then try to use them as kindling to start a fire in the
Hey, those aren't our
fireplace.
cards. You can do whatever you want with them.
Oh, okay, cool.
I saw you eating them before. That's why I was like, maybe I should be making some appetizers. And then I'm like, we're not even open.
Oh, how much do I owe you
That
for
was
these?
on the house.
I don't know. Okay, I was gonna say I've never gotten water here, so I don't know if you like to charge for it
No,
or
we don't
something.
charge for water. Thanks to the beautiful Mistfell River, we can cover all that.
Alright, anyone know what time we're supposed to be at the Torch Festival? Passing
It
thing?
starts in an hour, but we're going to open up in like an hour and a half, a little bit. Give it some time, you know what I mean?
We should get there early. I mean, we are important people.
Yeah, I mean, you're right
this.
by it right now. You just got to go like a little bit. Let me just real quick show you exactly what's going on here. Svetlana Square is a zoomed-in version of this map. So, this is Svetlana Square.
Huh.
Ta-da.
And where's the torch thing held?
So the festival is going to be held at the crystal itself, which is here.
Huh.
Nope,
We're far
not
away
at all. Yeah, there's some activity going around out now, like mostly from people who are just waiting for the festival. Most everything is closed because of the festival. It is what it is. Hey, so I got some bad news, by the way, for Gruel, which is that Gruel has actually failed by quite a bit. So that's going to count as 2 failures, which is going to put you at 2 on the track already. We're off to a wonderful start for Gruel here.
Is
That's
that
the drunk track, yep.
or something?
So we have a disease track system in Luskalia, for those of you not familiar with it, and essentially certain things, as you progress through the affliction track, they'll get worse. In this particular case, we've got Gruel is going to have disadvantage to deception checks. She also has disadvantage to dexterity checks for the next 3 hours.
Pretty bad.
That's not good.
Okay.
That's not
for the
good for our
dexterity.
dex character. We could have picked like a worse target if we tried. Nonetheless, you hear a knocking at the door, which should be closed actually, but there is a person knocking that you can see due to the settings of this right now, just to show you the entire map by default.
Yo, we're closed or something, I think. But we're in here, so maybe you
It
can come
is the
too.
mayor.
Oh, Miss Mayor.
I heard you were coming in here. You know, there's going to be a festival in your name in an hour, and you are getting drunk.
I'm not drunk.
What is drunk?
Girl's like probably swaying.
It was like stick blazing herself on the fireplace as you're saying this. Embarrassment. But, I am used to it. I have come to tell you of problem. We had...
What is it?
Sorry.
Oh no, she said we're energetic.
No,
It's
the
good.
problem is, we had a man that was going to deliver the fireworks for the festival, and he has gone missing. He was coming in
who
from
is it?
Aether Pilgrims. He was... Well, I was going to ask Sandra, but then I thought, why not ask our new torchbearers? I feel like this would be a good thing. They are coming from Abrasalia. There's a man by the name of Nesnis. He is a Goliath. You cannot miss him. He is a large man. And he's going to be traveling alongside the road.
I mean, if you don't mind us being a little late for the
Yes,
shindig.
absolutely. We will find some way to kill time. We just need to have this man brought in safely.
We can maybe
Of course,
maybe
we'll
manage
help.
that.
We'll find him.
Yeah.
His
Yes.
cart probably broke down. He pulls the cart himself. He doesn't have an animal to do it. He probably just needs help carrying everything.
Of course. We're happy to help.
All right. Wonderful. He is on the road to Brasalia, so just head out the east and you'll get him in no time.
Sorry, Stanquist.
Hey,
Give me
that's all right.
calls.
Hey, Mayor, come in for a drink. I will not.
I recommend you get the special.
I will be in hospital.
Wait, what?
You say as you are struggling to walk.
Can I cast protection from poison or lesser restoration? Either one works. On
You can. That
Gruul?
will reduce her track by 1.
Neutralize one potion or one poison you know is present. Okay.
Effectively, just because
Yeah, so I know the poison.
because there's so much. Mhm.
I know the poison is alcohol. Yeah. There's a lot of alcohol in a very little body.
A very little body. I didn't think about that.
The definition of a lightweight.
Yeah,
Only
I'll
comes in
cast
one size of large mug.
protection from poison.
Protection from poison.
How do I? Hold on.
Click on your token, you can go to spells and then.
Spells. I just want to post it to the. There we go.
Nice. You've done this through D&D Beyond.
Yeah, because
Okay,
how do I do
double-click
it
your character
through?
sheet. And if you take a look into the character sheet, it's in your spellbook section.
Spellbook.
I
There's
hear
a cat. The
That's
cat is
cashy.
the 5th member
to
of
click
Aether Pilgrims.
Where is it? Here it is. Protection from poison.
Info button. It's like kind of small. You'll see it. You have to when you expand it. To expand the spell.
Info. There it is.
Yeah.
Poison to neutralize the poison.
All right, Grill. You now
Oh, that's sicking.
you now
Hyperlinks.
only have
Sorry.
disadvantage to deception
shoot.
checks.
Me.
You're just slurring a little, that's all.
Could be worse. Most of the effects, by the way, of the drunkenness condition are not are not mechanical in nature, as much as they are just player decided. Nonetheless, we'll be going on a break. So it'll be a 5-minute break, so I'll be back at 2:05. And then from there, we'll find out what happened to this person, this Neshin, as it were.
All right.
Hooray!
Nesnis, not Neshin. I've mixed up the mayor's name, Lamshin, and Nesnis. Maybe that's their ship name, everyone.
And I started thinking of leshies, which were like the plant people.
I think we should probably change our token backgrounds to something other than white. Is that
Hello,
Yeah, thank you.
I'm back.
Hello,
Welcome.
Pog.
Hello.
All right, I was not involved in that discussion, so if the players were secretly doing something behind my back, the stream will never know.
We were just talking about setup. Like, look at our tokens, especially mine. Like, I think it needs a different color background just because the white bleeds into everything.
Yeah, I am.
And then also my proficiencies. I was
We
fixing.
were just talking about custom proficiency selection. And
Oh, I
background.
see. Well, I will be fixing that in a little bit. It's something that we're working on. Wasn't able to get it in time. By the way, next Saturday we will not have a session. So to those of you watching that are impatiently demanding more Aether Pilgrims after this exciting exposition info dump episode. I mean, there's some really good roleplay scenes, to be fair, but nonetheless, we won't be there next Saturday. So instead, you will have, I guess, free time to rewatch the VOD.
Okay.
How many viewers do
We have 5, apparently.
About 300 last time I checked.
We had 7 at one point, which was pretty cool.
Between 500 and 700.
Between
you know.
500 and 700.
Nice.
Shout out to the 500 viewers of Aether Pilgrim. Everyone donate
There
to
we
save
go.
the whales.
All right.
Some D&D streamers like donate
We have
to our
fuck
Patreon. Well, we
whales.
can't if they all die. That's the problem.
All right, it's time. It's time to give some shout-outs before we
Spending all their
continue.
money on pay-to-win video games. You know, fucking whales.
Shout out
Oh,
to
yeah, bad 'cause they
Valentina
got all the
Alcaraz.
super rares and all the 5 stars.
Yeah. And they're enabling
Shouts out to
toxic
Kudikin.
business
Oh,
practices.
I was thinking of actual like aquatic whales.
I know.
And then we
That's what I was
pivoted
leading
to
you to.
Gotcha
And then
whales.
I pulled the switcheroo.
Yeah.
So I'm a funny and creative
Yeah,
person.
people come for the D&D and stay for like the whale comedy.
Well, it's either that or we just discuss Halo for the like 20th time.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
like
didn't
the
even
Halo
do the whole
discussion.
cutscene. I started like a third of the way through.
I like the Halo cutscenes because I pay attention, but also zone out. Like I don't remember any of them, but it's just they're interesting to me.
I've not even played Halo Infinite yet. Honestly, I think I'm done with anything new from Halo.
I haven't played any.
I'm
Halo
happy
yet.
with what I have. I will continue to play the old games. Anything 343 is putting out, I'm just not
This
interested.
kid's a boomer.
All right, we're heading east.
I love people who do that for fighting games. Like, genuinely, they're so fun. It's like,
Well, doesn't that make sense? Because like you pick it based on the mechanics, so
Yeah, I
it could
know,
be an
it's
older
just-
game. Like, oh, I don't like
it's
this
just really
mechanic.
funny how there's people
You know, it's
still,
simpler.
like, you know, this game from the 80s is the pinnacle of game design.
Is there should be a fighting game where to use your ultimate, you have to have like a motion controller, like a PS4 one, and to use your ultimate, you have to flip it. You have to throw it up in the air and spin it. I want to see that.
I'm pretty sure.
People would just break their controllers, bro.
Yeah, I'm
They
pretty
should.
sure, like, all the motions, like the Wii's and all them, they have, like, you have to have a strap when you play them to prevent you from doing that.
No, like PlayStation 5 probably has. PlayStation 4 controller by default had motion controls. It was awesome. I loved it because you could point it at the TV, and instead of like having to use arrow keys to move like a cursor to type stuff, you just point at letters and click, and it was
Yeah, it
amazing.
was really nice for the pointing letter thing.
And it
That's the
didn't
only
even
thing I
need
ever
like
used
that
it for.
bar that the Wii needed.
It had a gyro. Pause,
Yeah,
basically.
Like you would zero it. Like you point it at your TV, say this is 0, and then it would work. It was
Alright.
great. I love it.
So, I will just briefly go over the mild changes to inspiration, which are that inspiration now scales up with your proficiency, so you will actually have more inspiration as you level up. Hooray.
So inspiration equal
Yeah.
to proficiency bonus. So 2 right now, 3 later, up to
Max-
6.
max.
when we-
Max
Inspiration, you mean?
inspiration, that's correct. So the max
And are we doing? Oh, sorry,
inspiration
go
has
ahead.
been increased because there's way more ways to get inspiration now, and honestly, it should have always been this way. But that's just me. That's just
We're hero points now.
So it's not episode or arc.
Yeah, so it's one. It should be one
Well,
plus
rest of inspiration.
proficiency
It's-
bonus is the thing.
So we
Proficiency
have
bonus.
3?
One plus
Yeah.
Yeah, proficiency bonus
Correct.
starts at 2. So we can have max of
That's
3.
correct. Whenever you do anything that I, as the DM, decide should get inspiration, which is doing something that is incredibly in character despite not being the best thing to do, that's like the easiest way to get it. You will gain an inspiration that way. You can also gain inspiration a few other ways, like eating great meals is one that will get them. Just different things like that will come in to gain you inspiration. They stack. You can keep stacking. You keep stacking, and then you catch them lacking, and then they sleep. You know what I mean?
No.
Anyways,
but yes.
You all should have one inspiration point, but I did not update your tokens in the overworld map because I am incredibly lazy and forgot to do so. However, as you are heading out towards Abrasalia, let's take a look at this world map for a second here. So if we go to the world map now, Abrasalia is a neighboring town, so someone is supposed to be coming in from the east, meaning you'll be heading out towards the east to meet them. It will take about half an hour before you reach this next area that we're about to go to. So you're on the verge of running late. And as you approach, someone immediately yells, "Stop right there!" That is close enough. The cart has been broken down, and you can see there's a Goliath man that's been knocked out.
He's retired. That's his condition?
Yes, so when you mouse over characters, you'll be able to see their health. Untouched means they haven't taken any damage. Retired means they're out. I am intentionally avoiding the unconscious and dead condition because depending on how the fight turns out, it could be that retired turns into unconscious, or it could be that they're dead straight up. You see what I'm saying? Retired just means they're not in the fight for the
Right.
time being.
Okay.
And those are the only ways to see health. You will be able to see anyone's health using that metric. You are not allowed to tell people, I have 15 health right now. That would be illegal. In fact, you'll go to jail.
But we still see we still
Oh,
see
no,
like blood.
jail!
And
Yeah,
stuff,
you
right?
still see bloodied, you'll see injured, you'll see like barely there if they're on the verge of collapsing and being retired.
Hey, that guy looks like he matches the description.
Yes, that is a Goliath. Hello,
Allow
who
me
are
to
you?
introduce myself. My name is Watchboard Ryan. I am the 8th in command here.
So there's 8 of
Command of what?
This
There's just a log.
We brought this log with us for tactical reasons, okay? And actually, all of you are going to keep walking. How's that? See, Crawlish in the back, he don't like to talk. Crawlish in the front, he also don't like to talk. They're both named Crawlish.
you. Listen here, we need that guy
You
right
need that
there
guy
on the
right there?
ground. If we just lit it,
Yeah?
yeah. And he's supposed to bring like fireworks. That were really
Yeah,
important.
those
we
are
kinda
our
need them.
fireworks now. We got them. He agreed to give them to us and then passed out for unrelated reasons.
That doesn't
Can I?
seem very likely.
Paul, can I hide
Yes.
behind Ovid?
I am at least one. Yeah.
All right. They do not know where Gruel is. You've just slipped out during this conversation. You see the dog guy steps on the log. Hi! My name's Grashtalk. How are you?
You have
Thank
very
you.
nice fur, sir. But we really need
There
those
are
fireworks.
fireworks.
No, they're
No,
property of
Nesmus
Misfell.
agreed to give them to us.
He's not currently able
Well,
to
he just
confirm
got
that.
sick. Isn't that right, Washboard? Yeah, that's right.
I don't think he got sick. I'm pretty sure they beat him up.
He got sick of being hit in the head too many times. And be careful. It's a contagious disease around here. You might want to clear off before you catch it.
I
You
think this guy's
robbed
a
him,
little full of himself.
And he agreed to give you his wares, and you still attacked him.
We did not attack him.
I don't think he
You
actually
see,
agreed.
he agreed to give us the wares and then caught the disease. Oh shit. New weapon.
Sorry about that.
Guys, I don't want to like scare you too much, but we've got like Master Wizard Dougal over here, and we're gonna get those fireworks one way or the other.
I don't
We can
know
do
who
this
the
nice
fuck
way or
Dougal is.
not so nice way.
Oh, you made me talk, and I hate talking.
Ugh.
I'm mad now. So, I am 7th in charge here. That's right. I'm higher ranked than Washboard. And that means you're gonna back out.
No,
Yeah?
I don't think we will.
We will be taking the Goliath with us.
You'll be joining him face down in the dirt if you don't back off.
It would have been one thing if you had just taken his wares and let him go. But you robbed him, he freely gave you what he had, and then you attacked him. This poor character.
Backcrawlish. What do you think? Should we let him go? They look kinda tough. Backcrawlish just nods his head, thinks for a moment. Thumbs down. Roll initiative.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Alright, I will use D&D Beyond to do this.
Okay, let's
Then
not go, because
kill
I
him.
just rolled. Oh. My initiative didn't show up in chat.
Didn't show up in the chat. It did not.
Why? I rolled.
It actually didn't show up anyway.
I can try again.
There we go.
Oh, that one showed up.
I really like Matt's dice. There's something about it I really like. Very simple, but I like the colors. Very
Alright.
stone-like.
The combat begins. Backcrawlish, after giving a thumbs down, begins screaming. And then grows larger. They run forward as far as they can. This guy is mechanically a Duergar Soulblade, but is actually an orc here. He is not able to reach anyone.
Are we using...
We are, in fact, using the grid.
how do I get my token to be in the center of a grid?
You are, in fact, in the center of a grid.
Alright.
I think when you move, it'll snap to
So
the center.
here's
Okay.
what it would be like on the grid. I've also had to do a shimmy for these other guys. He runs forward, but is not able to do anything. Grashchalk hops over the Oh my god, you've gone and done it! And does not do anything. Gruel, you are up.
Alright, a girl's gonna pop out with her sling with a magic pebble already cocked in and fire at
This guy's
I can't see his
back-crawling.
name anymore. Backcrawlish, that's it. Fire at him. So this should be with my wisdom. Oof. Oof, that's bad.
Oof.
I don't think 9 hits. It'll be plus
That
2.
is
I don't
going
think
to
that
miss.
hits.
Aren't you stealth? Don't you have advantage?
Oh, yeah, you're right, I do. Look at that, man. See, I'm
Assuming
rusty.
they
However,
didn't beat your stealth check.
19 will hit.
All right.
Hooray!
A 1d4 plus. I'll do it. Oh yeah, you don't have your proficiency. This plus another 2 from that because my wisdom is 2 higher. So it's 8 damage. Oh, plus sneak attack actually. Ooh, new characters, man. They're hard to keep track. Okay, sneak attack 1d6. I don't know what that die is. Alright, so that's 12
Nice.
damage in total. And... you know what? I'm just gonna go back behind Oven and, actually, no.
I'm
He's
not
gonna
stay.
move.
Yeah.
If I dive into that bush, Paul,
You
can I
can.
be lightly obscured? I mean, he might just smash it, but yeah, I'll do that. And may I use my bonus action to
Totally
roll
allowed.
stealth? Alright. Oof. Okay, someone might see that, but that's my turn.
Alright, as a bonus action, I would like to become
Alright.
big as well.
Hell yeah.
Become big. I can become big. Don't know what that's rolling for. Oh, that's the extra damage I do want to hit, but I'll roll that.
Well, that's been rolled for the next hit.
Well, in which case, I will then punch him. Which I can use. Oh, wait. Here. I do have a shield, so I'm armed. So I will probably
That
miss.
Misses.
Damn, that would have been a lot of damage.
He dodges to the side of this huge punch.
Uh,
So you're stealing my techniques.
yeah, but I'm
You
better
just
at it.
missed.
Dang, I didn't get to all. Oh, you're a little squirrely, even though you're big.
That's right. I'm dexterous.
It's hard for you to hit something so small.
All right.
All right. I would like to cast this spell. I don't need a measured template. I would like to cast Shatter, but ignore that because I will also like to use this.
Nice.
And I cast it at this point, so they're all within 10
Yep.
feet.
I
So
could have used the template. But
DC 13 con save, or they take 24 damage if they succeed.
What a
Nice.
combo! What a combo!
All right. Back crawlish and regular crawlish have made it.
Alright, so they take 12. So there we go, level 3, and I just did 72
All right.
damage.
You've knocked out 3 of these guys. They are all retired, and this guy is now bloodied. My friends! What have you done to my friends? Oh, when the boss finds out about this, you'll be furious. He'll be so angry.
which boss? You guys are all like.
I'm
7, 6,
ranked 4th.
Do I have any bonus action? Nope. That'll be my turn. I'll click the arrow.
Washboard Ryan is unconscious and cannot act.
Is he like? Does he need to stabilize? Is he
Was that a
bleeding out?
lethal spell? I don't believe it
I'm
was.
just curious.
Oh no, it would not be lethal. No.
Okay, cool.
This is very much a stun kind of thing. They're knocked out
Okay.
by the concussive blast of a shatter.
All right. So Douglas just going to peek out from behind Oven here and line up a firebolt, I believe. Nice and simple.
Bruh.
Ooh.
That was impressive.
Bruh. I'm sorry for you. It's alright.
All right.
I said I'm bad at this.
That's one more damage than I did.
Is that the round?
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to use the rest of your movement?
Can you split up movement?
You can.
Yep.
Oh.
However you
you
want,
attack
between
any
whatever you
time.
want.
That's a really nice part of a 5e.
Okay. Well, then he's just going to duck back behind Oven, where it is safe.
All right. It is then Back Crawlish's turn. Back Crawlish looks to his back, as his name suggests, and he notices there are footsteps coming from up here.
Oh shit!
Reinforcements are on their way, and they will arrive next turn.
Oh no, the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st in command.
That's true.
The 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. Back Crawlish begins to charge his incredibly powerful psychic technique. And he stabs forward with a blade made of psionic energy, which misses.
I deflected easily with a shield.
That would have done damage, jeez.
Yeah, that would have hurt a little
Fuck!
bit. You just missed. How could you miss something so big?
All right. All right. I will pop out first. I'll pop out and fire at Back
You
Crawlish.
do not have advantage as Back Crawlish noticed you were there.
Okay, cool.
You could. You still get sneak
Don't.
attack because I'm beside him.
True. So that is an additional 5 so far of damage. I really need to make a fake weapon for the magic pebbles. That is okay. So that's 7 damage.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. I will bonus action dash and move up to the cart. And that will be my turn.
All right, Oven, you can move up as you see fit.
You didn't leave anything for me, guys. Probably best to not actually be. Could I pick up this? No, I don't. I want to keep my shield. It's fine.
Forgot to add the feet. I'm an idiot.
Oh no, not the feet.
Actually, could I try to move the log?
Sure, you can make an athletics check.
Which I should have advantage on?
Yeah,
'cause
where are
I'm
you moving
big?
this log?
I want to put it like here or something, like across, to give the our hopefully alive friend cover. Athletic. Those are not good rolls.
Okay, so you want to put it like here-ish? Okay.
Yeah. I'll toss it over.
Seems about right.
All right. So I got 35. What is thaumaturgy? Let me try something. It's an action. Okay. That log moved, right? That's in the circle.
That's why it moved.
Yeah.
Or the rectangle. Yeah. All right. I will step up and I'll use thaumaturgy to make my voice boom and say, "There is no need for more fighting. Take your men and leave, and we will let you go."
All right. Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
So,
Let's use it from here. Ooh, almost a 20. 15. Cashew. Stop it.
where's that cat coming from?
All right, Douglas. Where would you like to be? You can see them approaching in the distance.
Six.
Oh, I should have done something else. I'm an idiot. That's fine.
Actually, I think I can. Bonus action. Oh no, I'm staying behind the giant minotaur. Question: does enlarge stack with giant smite?
The spell enlarge? Like enlarge reduce? It does.
Yes.
That's
Sure.
like a D4 damage, and I don't think anything overlaps necessarily.
Yeah, it should stack.
Doubles in size. I mean,
From medium to large, for example. So yeah.
I'd probably just come huge.
Oh my goodness. We're just turning into a kaiju.
This is
Absolutely
what Pete
horrifying.
did.
The silly thing is, I don't get any more reach out of that for reasons.
Yeah, but you get an extra D4 of damage.
Yeah.
Plus, you've got huge guts.
True.
And you're intimidating, so maybe they will back off without a fight.
The large man got larger, and then even larger. So,
Owned.
ooh.
All right, Gruel, you are up and you are seeing them approach. They have goblin tokens because
Alright.
I guess they do. All right.
Is this accurate
That
to the
is
current
accurate.
position?
So
This little, like...
they're just slightly off the map as they
Okay.
ran up in this formation.
Alright, let's see. Blix, do you suspect we'll be able to long rest anytime soon? Is there a reason you just went ballistic with your spell? Should I be doing that too?
No, because I forgot.
Oh, okay. Because I can entangle or fairy fire them, but it's also like, I don't know if it seems prudent.
It's introductory combat. We're just showing off.
Okay. You think so?
And
I'd
I
still-
legitimately forgot that long rests are going to be part of
Okay.
the deck.
Alright, I'll be with you then, gamer. In solidarity, I will cast a spell. I will... One second. Which one should I do? One second, let me just think. Both are pretty good. But they could be strong though. Alright, I will I'll cast Fairy Fire. I think I can get them all in the radius of that. Let me just click it first. Where's my token? There.
I would be
Spells.
surprised if
Fairy-
you couldn't. It'll give you
Yeah.
a template. Yeah.
Yeah, well, oops.
If
Where'd
you
it
do
go?
that, then Pog can automate rolling all their saves too, I think.
There we go.
Look at that.
All right, the boss and Goza and Beach have
Oof.
failed.
Cool. Where can I like crawl under this
Yeah, sure.
wagon? I'll crawl under and roll if I am obscured in any
Yep.
way, lightly obscured at least. Cool. I'll roll stealth then. My bonus action. Okay, well they might see that, but if they don't, can't break concentration if you don't know I'm there to hit me. 5 head. That's my turn.
Goza and Beach sees a very obvious target.
Greetings. I am Gozembish, the second in command of this band, and your name is Mr. Giant.
It's Oven
Mr.
Stonecrusher.
Stonecrusher. I apologize that we had to meet under these circumstances. You seem like an affable fellow. However, I will be shooting at you with a
Hi.
crossbow now.
You can try. I will laugh at your pitiful
He
attempt.
shoots at you with the crossbow. It glances off your armor.
Darn, I missed. Everyone, he is very heavily armored, aimed for underneath the shoulder plates, or perhaps the armpits.
I am sorry, but I am also going to have to return the favor here by beating your face in, if you do not mind.
You are quite large, but we know someone that can become large as well. Oh my goodness, what has happened to Back Krolish?
Alright. First I'm gonna hit him. For
You do have
10-2.
advantage.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I do, because he's...
Fairy Fire, greatest spell in the world.
And then I get another 1d6 plus 1d4.
2d4, right? Or
No.
is the
My enlarge is
You got
26.
Oh my goodness.
And then, as a bonus action, because I've got
I'm
Tavern
not
Brawler and I hit him
afraid of
with
you.
an unarmed attack, I am then going to...
Wait, don't hit him
grapple
again. Oh, grapple. Okay, he's retired. Just don't kill him.
which is athletics, which I also have advantage on.
Does retired mean
Yes.
0 HP here, or is he like... Okay.
I guess retired is like 0 HP, but every damage is non-lethal.
Oh, he's down. I didn't need to
Yeah.
grapple him. Oh, okay.
You just, with perfect precision,
Then,
pull that off on him, I guess.
You just kind of put your hand under him and lift him up. Probably fits in the palm of your hand. Let's figure out the exact dimensions later. Let's do that for fun.
He's like 28 feet tall now, at least.
And his weight's increased by 64.
64.
8 squared. Because it increases by 8 and then 8 again.
So you realize I was
Eightfold.
450 pounds already
Okay.
when I was medium sized.
I've got my calculator right here. 450 times 64.
I really wish I
You
could reach.
are 28,800 pounds.
Okay, question, Pog. If I action surge, can I throw his body
You
at
can,
the other
yes.
guy? Alright. And I'll do it on the other guy that's
Okay.
very fired. Where's action?
Was that 450 pounds or kilograms? What do you use?
Pounds.
Okay. Yeah.
What attack? What am I rolling?
This is
to
an
attack?
improvised
14
range weapon
tons.
using strength.
Well, I've got Tavern Brawler, so I should
Yep.
be proficient with it. Okay. So I guess it's just gonna be right for attack. So I'm just gonna roll. I don't know what the damage dice will be. I'll just roll this.
It's going
Hey
to
man,
be
catch!
a
Heads up!
12.
Maybe.
The boss just ducks
Fingers
under it.
crossed.
You see this like really small gnoll with an oversized axe just immediately does the splits as the body goes flying above his head.
One more for you to take home.
Oh shit, he saw me.
pulls up his
Wait,
spear.
maybe?
If he
Unless he's
steps-
flanking.
Alright, Umprov, I set up the flank.
Ah, okay.
He goes for his stab. Not very successful.
Is that all
The
you
boss
got?
will take care of the rest. The boss? Let's go! Is going to use his cunning action ability to dash.
Uh-oh. He's a rogue.
Is he avoiding leaving my, avoiding my
He should be.
threatened range? Like, he can go around, but he'll have to go around.
So why didn't your range increase from the second in large?
Because it doesn't automatically do that in 5e.
It's just 5 feet around your token, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll to see. Okay, he's
So it
going
did
for Gargle.
increase,
I mean,
because there were more tiles.
Hi, wizard!
Yeah, technically it increased because you occupy more.
Oh yeah, I'm the boss.
hold on. Is he within range? He's within 25 feet of me. Let me see.
Yep.
This is an attack roll, right? I would like to activate Cloud Ruin
Okay.
as a reaction.
Tell us about Cloud Room.
I will post it. Find it. There it is.
Oh my god. That's all the ruin stuff.
Ah,
The last
Oh wow!
The last one's lightning.
Oh
yeah.
wow!
In addition, when you or a creature you see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune to choose a different creature within 30 feet of you, other than the attacker. So I'm gonna have it just
Okay.
hit me, because I'm within 30 feet. Which is, what was his attack roll? Oh, 24, yeah, that's fine, I'll take the damage.
Alright.
So basically, a small cloud appears in front of him, and a sigil
Oh.
on my armor lights up. And then his sword just goes through the cloud and goes against me instead.
Wow. Alright, you take 10 points of
That's
damage.
cool.
Why would you choose yourself for that?
Because
Got a
there's no
D12 hit die.
enemy. I guess I could pick like one of the unconscious people, but I'm not
Right.
worried.
Or the conscious people, can't you?
They're not within 30. Oh, it's within 30 feet of me? Wait. Choose a
Yeah.
different creature within 30 feet of me. Yeah, so I actually could pick.
You can pick an enemy.
Oh, I could pick him no matter what, yeah. Actually, yeah,
Okay.
can I do that? Have him take the 10 damage, not me.
The, cl-
We're learning. We're learning
the
our
cloud
characters.
just absorbs the hit, and suddenly it hits Lacloche across the face. He waits for the cloud to disappear. Ah, that's so funny! Sorry, bro! But this is why I'm the boss! He hits again with disadvantage.
Oof.
And the second attack just misses outright.
Don't worry, Dougal, I got you covered.
Yeah.
All right. What was the unarmored defense thing Venari was using? You remember the rules for that?
Unarmored defense. What do you mean?
Didn't you get a kind of... I talked to Pog about this, and he said that he had done something with Venari.
No,
There's
I
an optional
ended up
rule.
not doing that. I had chainmail underneath my robes,
Alright.
which ended up being adamantine at some point, so I was immune to crits.
Not mithril,
There's
though?
an optional
Shake
rule in the
your head.
DMG that I haven't been able to add yet.
Missile does like nothing in 5e.
Yeah, but like Frodo had mithril, bro. You gotta have mithril.
Adamantine
drip.
is the best.
Damage is doing.
Adamantine weapons,
Alright,
adamantine armor.
Oh, actually, hold on. I do know what I can do. I have a feature.
That's just Matt. When you get 40 attack or 40 defense, you'll realize that Runite better than Adamantine.
I'm wearing full dragon!
Where I have a thing, or is that a later level? I have a thing that pushes people back.
Like Thunderstep or whatever it is? Is this a cantrip?
No, it's a Tempest Domain cleric.
Oh.
It's a Tempest Domain thing. Hold on. Is it Thunderbolt Strike? Oh yeah, that's a 6th level. I get it at 6th level. Okay, so then I will use... Get away from him.
Everything
Is he
other
wearing
than-
metal
Is he
armor?
wearing metal armor? He is in fact wearing metal armor. He's like this tiny gnoll wearing metal armor with a battle axe.
Gonna shatter
I'll-
this motherfucker.
I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp on him, and it's gonna be an advantage. Okay, so
Is
how
this
do
a
I do
melee attack?
advantage? It's a melee spell attack.
I was gonna say, because if you just stepped around, you could flank with double.
That is a hit nonetheless.
1 lightning damage. And so now he can't take reactions, which is what I was going for. I mean, it's 1 damage, but it's better than the disengage action. Do I have anything else? I'm trying to remember
It could have been like
what
8
I have
damage,
at this
so it was
level.
definitely...
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to move now. So through him, does it count that? Is there a setting that, because like here, I'm moving, that's 10 feet. Can you see that distance?
Yeah.
So that should be 15 feet, right? Because it's through
Just
him.
move down, then diagonally upwards
Is there
to
an-
simulate this.
Okay.
Yeah, because
No, like move down and then diagonally up
Oh.
and then forward. Yeah, like that. It's a bit scuffed, but it works, other than setting up temporary difficult terrain and then getting rid of it.
Okay. $15. Why is that? Oh, okay. That first number is the current line I'm drawing. Okay.
And then total, yeah.
Step here. Yeah. I will learn this. There we go. Bonus action, no bonus actions. That will be my turn.
All right, this guy who originally began life as a goblin, but then changed as I decided that it would be better if this guy was an orc instead. He's going to move forward, and he's going to, using this flank, go for an attack.
That will hit.
Great success.
I'm terrified.
Just incredibly proud of his work. Prof looks down at Laklash. Great success.
You're the first to scratch me.
All right, Dougal.
Yeah.
A very angry gnome, clad in metal armor, in front of you. Actually, he's not angry. He's very happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, but I would still rather not be next to him.
Yeah, he's definitely hostile. Use your most powerful magic on him. Show him what you're made of. Stick him to the ground.
That's really not that strong. Let's see. Okay, I am using my concentration. So... I'm going to
That will provoke, right? Unless you disengage.
Well, he can't take reactions, right? I mean,
Oh, you're right. You can't. Yeah, you're free to go wherever you want. Shock and grasp.
I will back off, and I will toss an ice knife at
All
him.
right.
Where do you want to hit the weak guy? I don't know if you... Yeah.
I am more concerned with the
Yeah.
very strong Knoll than
Yeah,
I am
advantage, too,
with the
that's-
guys who are
Oh yeah, he's got
Crowded
fairy
around
fire,
so.
right?
True.
And yeah, advantage. So.
I need to change my
Advantage.
dice. Everyone else's dice are.
Ah.
You tried.
It misses, but let's see if the dexterity save goes through. Would you like to avoid Watchboard Ryan being killed by your shrapnel?
Yeah.
Alright. The boss dodges completely.
Oh jeez, oh jeez.
You'll get him next time.
So is that cross a 5-foot circle? It doesn't hit a square? It's not important now. I'll look at that later. We haven't used a grid in a while.
I guess if you go by circumference, but if you were going... that's weird, yeah.
How do I get
I
rid
can
of
get
the
rid of
AoE?
it as I...
Okay.
Wow, power trip? As you
I have
see fit.
unlimited power. That's correct.
Unlimited power.
If you're done, pass your turn.
There's
Oh,
an
there's an
arrow.
arrow.
On the yeah.
By the
Over
way,
the combat carousel.
On the stream, you've got 2
I do.
combat carousels, basically. You've got 2.
That's correct.
Based.
No,
Is that intentional?
I'll have that fixed though. All right. Anyway, Gruel.
Alright. Okay. Zephyr Double, he's just gonna be able to hit you guys next turn because he can just move a lot. Are you like actually like you have no armor at all, Blix?
Yeah, robes.
Okay, so like you have like what,
that'll
like
cheat.
11 AC or something?
11, yeah. I might get 14. What is it? Dex and Whiz? Because there's an optional rule stated in the DMG that clerics can give up all of their armor proficiencies to get a kind of unarmored defense.
Oh, cool.
And that's what I'm going to go for, because I have heavy armor proficiency, and I don't want to wear any armor.
Fair.
So I think I have 14.
Alright. Okay. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to kind of want to melee him because it'd look cool as hell, but I shouldn't do that. I'll use my last
You
pebble.
have advantage on him, so...
Yeah, but the magic pebble gives me a +2. It's my last magic pebble.
Nice.
I could save
Did you
it.
take... Is that magic stone?
Yeah, the cantrip. It lets you
Nice.
sneak attack. It's actually really cool. The wisdom.
I-
It's actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. He has 2 attacks too, so I'm just thinking it's just scary. Yeah, alright, whatever. Going to step out from under the wagon. I'm going to shoot with advantage my sling.
Yep.
think already that's a hit, but I'll just see if I crit. Alright, so that's 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1d6.
It's a smiley face. What does that mean?
I don't know. I tried changing d6. It doesn't let me. It's a 12.
Alright.
Or 11. Sorry. No, 7 plus 6 is 13, actually.
Okay, so the pebble, right?
Yeah, the pebble, yeah. I'll just edit the sling, actually, because I don't think I'm ever going to shoot it unless I have pebbles, honestly. I am going to then... So I moved 5 feet. I can move people. If you want to be further away.
No, I want to be where I am.
Okay. Dougal, do you want to be further away? Because I can move as a rogue and grab someone and then move with them a little bit. If you want to be somewhere further away. Otherwise, I think Gruul will just... She sees two people not in armor at all that are getting harassed by this guy, so she's going to stand out between them. Otherwise.
Attack the back.
And he's still only hurt. Oh, okay, it's so scary. Alright, that's my turn. Oh yeah, okay.
So Gozambish, who began life as a goblin, is unconscious. He's retired. Olvin, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to punch the wounded one below me.
That'll hit.
And then I can do another 1d6 plus 1d4 damage, because I'm ultra big. So 11 damage.
Retired.
And then I'm going to just move a little bit to intimidate this guy. You're not going anywhere. You nicked my arm.
Oh, what a touching little scene! Cutting action.
He uses lightning bolt.
Oh! Alright, good, because I think he would have he could have downed me 2 hits.
I think
First attack
would Gruul get
is just barely a miss,
Does
even
not
with the
hit.
flank. Flanking adds +2.
That's a good...
Yeah.
I don't think I said I
Second
put my
attack
dagger
at
out,
disadvantage.
so I don't think I will.
I think Gruul and Zephyr.
Well, I tried.
That's fine. I wouldn't
Okay,
take it.
we surrender now.
Oh, good.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Shucks.
Beans.
Do you accept the terms of their surrender?
Ah,
Shucks is the term.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to end this.
We get Goliath and fireworks. That's what Gruul's gonna say.
And you stay away from the roots into Mistfell.
Sorry, I thought this guy was Abrasail.
Oh,
From Abrasalia. You know.
well, I mean,
oh.
he is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
And we did nothing wrong. We're just going to pick up our guys and we're going to go. He picks up Lacloche with one arm, then with the other arm reaches over and picks up Washboard Ryan.
Abyssilia is a rival pride.
It's complicated.
I was gonna ask.
You don't have to worry about it, though. We're just going to be on our way. We'll forget we... Oh, God, he's still big. Prof, was it you or was it Gozambish that had the potion?
Hold on.
Stands like still, and then
And,
Boss like, oh, so it was Gozambish, okay. What?
You can go back to Mistfell with us. If you
No.
want to rest there.
I've got something I could do to help out. First, can I use my healer's kit?
You're going to heal somebody? Heal Grash Talk.
Oh, that's just... Well, first, I'm going to heal the man you attacked.
Okay.
And
He's
I'll
the one we came
use one charge of a healer's kit to... Where is it? How much do I took the healer
Nice.
feat.
Oh, did you?
So I'm going to heal him. Oh, how do I do this from... Is this... more details?
Yeah.
Can I click something? How do I... Oh, healer healing. Here we go.
That is
Nope,
it.
that's not it. Well, then where's the
Go ahead and
dice?
roll the dice.
I have to do it myself?
Yeah, welcome to
1d6
the
plus
real world.
4.
I do this.
I think you'd have to do it yourself with D&D Beyond as well. I don't think that's automated.
You have to click it on D&D Beyond. Okay, so the Goliath will get 5
Oh,
hit
it's
points.
plus your hit dice? 24 plus the creature's maximum hit dice. So yeah, I gain 6.
Equal. So yeah, the Goliath has 1 hit die. He'll get another. Oh, you're gonna have to track hit die.
Well, it depends on
Hello,
okay. Oh.
Are you alright?
I'm alright. I was walking by with my by the 6. What
No,
happened
it's
to
all
my
right.
cart? My cart! What did they do? Where are the fireworks? And the boss just
Where are the
throws a
fireworks?
bag
About that.
at Oven. There you go. Yeah, it's
Is that all of
them.
them?
They're wrapped in some straw, so he threw the straw
And
away.
I
It's
will-
probably safe to carry him around in the bag like that.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna ask the guy that had the fireworks if that was all of them.
It seems to be telling the truth.
Plus
Needs
8
just like,
insight?
oh
Nice.
my god. No, without the straw, it could explode. Does anyone have a hatchet? We'll make padding using the wood. The cart's broke. Let's use this wood here.
I've got woodcarver's
Perfect.
tools. Those will work.
I would like to stay. No, I have to use up a use anyways. I'll bring these 2 up, the ones that I brought down with the shatter,
Okay.
and I'll basically say, you on like the character sheets for your enemies. Do you have a number for hit die?
They're one.
Okay, so that's not extra work for you. That's good.
See, none of us are
All right.
lawful. We're just gonna let them go.
Oh yeah, Zephyr is definitely chaotic. So Fox Guy gets 5.
leather. You want his leather? You want 12 gold?
I'm good. It's too
All right,
big.
so they,
Oh,
I rolled 2
Yeah, I'll take-
1s for them.
would Gruul take the goal? I don't think so. No,
Alright,
I'll
I
let
so
them
they
just
just
walk
I
walking
take it
away.
back.
These guys both have 6 hit points. All right, listen. You lost, but we're letting you go.
Next time will
Leave.
be the same.
Yes, but we will be letting people know that you were here and to be prepared. So if you want some advice, stay away from the routes to Mistfell.
Or, don't be bandits. That's also...
Yes, we have opportunities in town.
I recommend you join the
Grashtalk
military.
casts a spell and gets 3 of them up.
Now, where do I mark off uses on
Well,
the
it
healer kit?
seems like we've completely lost.
Do you want a round 2? We can go again. It was kind of fun.
No, let's not do that.
But the guy that nicked me, I didn't get to hit him back. It's not really fair, is it?
Well, it was an overwhelming defeat. Their injuries are in their pride instead.
Well, they've paid us back, but Mr. Goliath hasn't been compensated for his wagon being destroyed and his possible brain damage, probably, right?
Gruul's
is
gonna
true.
point to back Crawlish and say, he has 12 gold.
Wait, you have 12 gold? What the
Now,
hell?
if you want,
How much money would it be to fix your wagon?
He just gives the 10 gold. Keeps 2 for himself.
thank you. That was righteous of you.
He's like looking at Oven, who is
That's
now
not a good
larger
word.
than him, and backing away slowly. And Goes and Beesh are still glowing.
After a minute, I'll shrink back down, but yeah.
I have to make a custom healer's kit with charges. For some reason, they don't
This
have
isn't
charges.
the last you've heard of us. We'll be back.
What? No, don't. That's
Unless you
terrible for
want to help
everyone.
out.
You better be helping old ladies cross the street next time I see you.
Next time you see me, things will be different. We're righteous. We're on the good
I
side
hope they
here.
will.
Hmm.
Remember that. Reflect on your actions and grow as people.
And I am Washboard Ryan.
Oh, Washboard Run, I think, was going to cast some scary spells, it looks like. He never got a chance. Because of the Shedder. It was tough.
All right. This group takes their leave. My card. My beautiful card.
I mean, I
It's
could
all right.
fix it, but I don't know how long it'll take.
We'll help you carry your goods into town.
It's firewood now, says Gruul.
You're probably right. My card. No.
How much does it cost? How much does
Less
a new
than
card
10
cost?
gold. I gotta steal.
All right, then I think if we just help you carry what you were carrying in the wagon, everything's good then.
Yeah, we need to get back fast. Oh geez.
Yeah.
We're gonna be late.
Don't worry. I told them that we'd be late.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we can be late. We ah.
Look, that's their responsibility. They said they'd stall somehow, so
Grab
didn't
the
specify
bag.
how
We
long.
need to go.
All right. Everyone, we'll take another 5-minute break, and then when we get to, we will finish this session off with a bang. And by with a bang, I mean with a ceremony.
That has a bang.
There
at
will
the
be.
end.
Exactly.
The bang is fireworks.
It's
All
gonna
right.
be a
You're back.
pot smoking wizard that brings the fireworks. Actually, no, Goliath already brought it. Wait, is the Goliath?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Hello,
Welcome
hello, hello.
back to the game, everyone.
Add to equipment. Let's see if that works.
Can you make me regular size?
I can't.
Oh,
But
sweet.
more to the point here. Welcome to Mistfell.
All their loot walked away?
Holler did walk away.
They walked away. I made you regular size in that map in case you ever go back there for some reason, but you have a ceremony to go to.
True. It was 30 minutes to walk there. A few seconds to fight. 30
Yeah, the
minutes to walk
fight
back.
did only, in fact, last like 18 seconds, so you will be able to make it roughly on time.
It might be like a minute or two late just because we talked to them for so long earlier. That's about.
It was for the betterment of the show, so we'd have fireworks.
Yes.
And, help someone that otherwise would have been... Who knows what would have happened to him.
It would have been fine. He wouldn't get attacked by Sleekers.
Do sleekers eat people?
When they're hungry, I
Yes.
think so.
S. Gruel.
Do
That's
they,
healthy.
Puck?
Well, the house cat will eat you, so I'm sure it would.
I think if they're really, really hungry, they'll attack you. But like, I don't think like humans are their ideal prey.
Okay. Like an actual big cat. They don't typically attack people, but if they're desperate, they will.
Exactly.
Yo, when are we going to use the irradiated condition
We used
or
it last campaign.
radioactive?
Just for
For
other
what?
things. Just for other things.
Well, if you go
Not
into a
related
cursed
to
land,
radiation.
we'll find out.
Oh. That would make sense.
Look at that rock.
It's
What
a giant
beautiful rock.
crystal.
Go to the Badlands bit.
Giant potato.
Massive.
No, it's a crystal.
It's in fact the most important crystal.
It's a mineral.
Without that crystal, Mistfell wouldn't even be a town, I'm pretty
Look how
sure.
big I am. I'm bigger than the buildings now.
Exactly. This is 100% to
Cut.
scale. You've cracked the code.
Yeah.
How tall is Oven? What's his height?
7 foot 2 inch.
All right. Erihan and Sandra are waiting for the ceremony, and Erihan is very annoyed by all this. Sandra, on the other hand, is loving the attention. She's giving like this huge speech about everything. And as you start approaching the podium, approaching the crystal, there's essentially just a raised wooden platform. You can see all the people in the town surrounding. You recognize some of them, Stankwist. You recognize Dick, of course, Veneranda, who you've not met in the campaign proper, but have met because she's a major character in Mistfell, of course. Many people are just standing outside watching because this is sort of an interesting effect. Not really a lot happens in Mistfell. That would be like, the city is celebrating. It's mostly just the city's not destroyed this year. Hooray. But this is cause for celebration.
Or doing things.
So
Things
there
are
is a
happening.
raised wooden platform that's used to gain access to the outer rim of the crystal, of which there's sort of a circular platform surrounding it. And then finally a platform that was created when this crystal was brought into Mistfell and brought up to the size that it was all along. You can see beneath the crystal is the Aether Pyre. It's making your skin crawl a little bit, Zephyr. It's not painful, it's just really unpleasant. Erihan is just waiting patiently in her beautiful, beautiful wizard robes with her umbrella out as Sandra's giving this speech. And that's why this next generation of torchbearers that I've hand-taught everything that they know about fight. Look at them. They're back from their outing. And look, barely even a scratch on them. Behold, this is what I am able to teach these people to do. Imagine what they can do in a year from now. Oh, I am looking forward to passing on the torch. Oven, Zephyr, Gruul, Dougal, hello.
Ah,
Hello, we've made it
hi.
back, and we've brought the
Wonderful.
fireworks.
You can't have a show without fireworks. Just something to take people's eyes off us just for a little bit, so that when they look down, they realize how radiant we really are. Am I right, lads?
Yeah, I'll try
She
and
slaps you on the back like way
radiate,
too hard.
I guess.
That's right.
Ow!
So, everybody here, citizens of Mistfell, come one, come all. I am no longer going to be your torchbearer. I know. Instead, going forward, I will be Mistfell's ultimate protector. Going forward, these 4 have been selected by the mayor to take my place. And if you would so kindly as to come up here, Madam Mayor. Oh my god, she's huge. You see the rabbit folk steps forward, walks up to this.
Oh, rabbit.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I have selected these 4 for a number of reasons. Zephyr and Gruul, if you could step forward.
Of course.
These
I'll step on
2
top of
have
the rock.
been excellent help in the town as of the storm, and also they are unique across everyone that we have seen here. They are not from Mistfell proper, true, but it is that status that makes them so useful. Gruul knows the wilds like no one else. She will be an excellent guide, and Zephyr is incredibly calm and patient, and his wisdom will be very useful to the group. Moreover, we can't have all of us be directly from Mistfell, because we are not all born and raised here, though I was myself. Many of you have came from outside places, and I hope that you can see a little bit of yourself in them as they travel. We will be getting news from all the places as they step forward. No matter how far they go, they will always have a connection back home with our cart. There's some applause. Sandra's just like seething in the background because the attention is completely off her. Arihan's just completely quiet, sitting under the umbrella. Dougal,
Yeah.
don't act so surprised. You knew that I was going to call you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Dougal,
Yes.
you are among our many graduate students. You are the youngest who have ever created your own spell. In fact, only
Well,
2 people from our academy have created a spell, aside from yourself.
I mean, it's not a very good spell. It works, but thanks.
You do not need to be so modest here. You are going to be our town's champion. You represent our magic traditions, the ways that we have taught ourselves to cast over the years. It is true that Festival says they are better wizards. Maybe they are correct. For now. But between you and Arihan, we have an incredible future ahead of us. It's time to show the world that Mistveil Polymagic is not just a place to send your wizarding son when you can't afford another school.
Yeah. I'll try not to fuck it up. I'll try.
Language.
Sorry. I'll try not to mess it up.
Finally, Oven. Your talents have been
Yes.
noted by many. You are unconventional in combat, but nonetheless you have defended us many times from bandits and small dangers and weak monsters throughout. We do not have much of a hunter's presence in the town, but nonetheless, whenever a monster comes forward, you are fearless in approaching it.
May this courage and tenacity carry you forward as you represent Mistfell.
Absolutely, I will.
Now, we will begin the ritual to bind you to this particular Aether Pyre. Erihan, lead the way. Erihan steps forward and begins instructing Dougal on this really complicated and annoying magic thing. Dougal, go ahead and give me an Arcana check to see how well you follow along here.
Oh boy.
Oh, that almost was a 1.
Oh. I thought it was going to be a 1.
Congratulations, you're being given 2 free spells. Everyone
Yay.
loves free spells. So these spells will be related to Aether Pyres. Everyone watching that is not intimately familiar with the Luskalia setting, this is an Aether Pyre attached to this crystal. This crystal itself is a incredibly large crystal, the kinds of which you will not likely see many of. But any town with a large crystal like this can have their Aether Pyres linked together. Doing so is highly advantageous, and there are even spells that interact with these crystals. So you are being taught both of these spells at this time, and it's actually like really long and annoying, and you can see the crowd is getting like increasingly bored by this. But nonetheless, you are taught these long spells, one of which you cannot even cast yet, but you will be able to add to your spellbook for free once you hit level 5. The other one is Aether Message, which allows you to target an Aether Pyre you've spent a long rest in the presence of anywhere in the world. And if you upcast it at 3rd level, which will use a spell slot, your image appears in the fire, and not just you can talk, but anyone can talk through it.
Hooray. That'll be useful.
Essential, even.
You will also later gain the ability to teleport, which is something that she explains to you and you're able to follow along. Arihan is just like incredibly terse with this, like she's just like trying to get this over with and giving you like these really technical shorthands when explaining like the magical sigils, and she's cutting everything as quickly as possible because to her this is just like really basic magic, like you should know this already.
Dougal is
barely
keeping
up, which makes her even more annoyed. But by the end of it, okay, that's all you need to know about interfacing with ether crystals. You'll be required to do that for the rest of the group. So, you know, do it. You may also want to consider looking into the spell sending at some point. It's also a good way to get in contact with us if you need us. If you don't mind, I'd like to make an announcement. Everyone looks at her just like, what? Everyone, I also will be setting off on my own adventure. That's right. Arihan is going to be leaving Mistfell. I am going to search out many things in the ways of magic that can be found around the world. There's more to this world than just this town, and I am going to bring this back to Mistfell Polymagic. I'm not going to Deltros. I've heard the rumors. I'm staying here, and I am going to make Mistfell Polymagic University one of the most respected universities in the world. And if you'd like to join me, well, you know where I live. I'm at the dorms. And she just leaves. There's like murmurs of confusion. Like, was she supposed to do that one?
Give it up for
like,
her.
What the fuck?
Dougal actually does clap. Like, oh God, thank God someone's taking the pressure off.
After seeing Dougal clap, Gruul would start clapping, just like to copy.
Can I roll Arcana to see how
Go
well
ahead.
I followed all that conversation? I am technically proficient. I don't get it. There's no runes. I don't understand any of this.
Sandra, at this point, after the ritual has been completed, and
You have obviously spent more than a long rest around this crystal during your lifetime. Sandra, at this point, then motions for the fireworks to go. And therefore, everyone, I will now be inviting them to the Torchbearer headquarters where I can give them their first official mission. Then, afterwards, Sandra turns to Ovid. They're almost finished with your plate mail. Once you finish that, come back and we'll have it ready for you.
Oh, excellent.
Now, follow me, everyone. Not the crowd. You guys stay here. I'm talking about the torchbearers.
I mean, the crowd
No,
could
they
come
can't.
too. It'd be
Yes,
fun.
ma'am. Yes. Yep.
Come on, everybody, let's go!
The crowd does not
Yes.
follow because they do not want to piss Sandra off. Alright, so welcome to your headquarters. This used to be my house.
Oh, wow. This
This will be your place, I
is
suppose, aside from the cart.
The lighting's
The lighting's messed up.
This is a cart.
It is
Oh, looks
supposed
fine
to
to
be
me.
dark in here. She's going to turn on her torch.
There we go.
Turn on. She's going to light her torch. Rather a lantern. I think a torch would be dangerous in this house. So, over here, if you come back for a second. That's fine. I understand. I would want to explore such a wondrous place. This is the meeting hall. This is where we will have important meetings regarding the torchbearers. I have taken the liberty of designing it. What do you think, everyone? Does it look nice?
Yeah,
it's very well
great.
made.
It's very
Yeah,
cramped.
it's not a big room. We were going to expand it, but then we ran out of money, so... Anyway, moving along here is the dining area. We have the chairs alongside. There's the kitchen. Over here is the workstation, which I don't know how to do shit of fuck all in. But maybe you want to do crafting.
Whoa,
Yeah?
your workstation? Nice.
Wow.
Now, up here's the bathroom.
Indoor plumbing.
This is the study. I have some books here, but they're all boring nerd shit, and I don't like them. Finally, here is the bedroom. This used to be my bedroom, so I didn't have time to get more beds put in here.
I don't think we could fit more, even if we wanted
Yeah,
to. Unless we did bunk beds. Everyone want bunk beds?
No, not really.
Yeah, you do. We can be bunk buddies.
Ugh.
That's the spirit.
so one thing that
It's
you
not
may
like we're-
want to consider...
Oh.
Getting lights.
Yeah, it's kind of dingy in here.
Yeah.
Her torch is like blindingly light.
What's that torch made out of? Magnesium?
But this is your place, so feel free to upgrade it as you see fit. I've just been using a lantern while walking around here because I like the dark.
I mean, we're not going to be here all that often, right?
I just kind of used to live... Can I still live here when you guys are not here?
As long as you upkeep the place.
I had assumed you'd gotten another house or
No,
something.
I just kind of lived here. because it was, the mayor gave it to me for free. So it's like, free house.
Oh.
What was the
that's the
trapdoor at the
basement.
front?
Like for vegetables and shit.
Oh, not for
I mean,
torturing?
if you want, you can,
What?
I guess.
No.
I mean, cellars have good military
All right, everyone to
applications.
the meeting room.
All right.
We're just running around outside.
These seats are small.
I had to get rid of more darkness.
Are you actually just running around to clear darkness?
Yes.
I'm on the world map now.
Yeah.
Something I noticed is if it's too dark, you can't even
she's
see
gonna
your
tell us where to
character.
go.
Your character can't even
Yeah.
see the
Well,
door
the
handle. You
map
can't even
has
open it.
So
Oh, it
we
looked fine
cannot
my
see it
end,
on the
but-
stream. Alas. So this will be for the players, and for everyone else, you'll just have to imagine what this looks like. Apparently, what happened to this map?
Wait, why is it great?
No, it
Did you
doesn't matter.
refresh?
Such a
It's
weird
only happened
bug.
this once. Nonetheless, she is going to point out to the town of Abrasalia, which is just a little bit to the right here. It's a 3-day travel. We're first going to
Okay.
relink everything with Abrasalia. We've technically already linked it before. This is mostly symbolic. But there's been some rumors around the area that something has gone wrong. So we've been hired to deal with it by winching. That's right. Apparently, the royalty think that we should be dealing with Abrasalia now, which is, sure, it's an improvement. Our station is higher. But I'm glad that I don't have to deal with it because I hate those pricks in Abrasalia. Don't tell him I said that.
Why does everybody hate?
Well, because they
Luskalia?
don't like anyone that isn't Lightborn there.
Well, that's awfully rude of them.
Yeah, it is. That's why I hate them. But yeah, most of the people there don't deserve whatever's happening up there, apparently, that Winching thought we should deal with. So we've been sent there to relink the pyres as an official above board thing. But really, what we're doing is finding out what's going on there and solving the problem.
We weren't
That's-
told what's wrong, why they think something's
Well, according
amiss.
to the rumors, there are shadow people of sort. Like
Shadow people?
dark doppelgangers of people. That people are seeing out of the corner of their eye. Then people go missing.
That's not good.
Yeah. Well, these things happen. So,
What do you mean these things happen? That sounds incredibly
well,
unusual.
maybe to you. I've dealt with monsters like this all my life. Ever since I dropped out of the Hunters Guild.
So how would you deal with a
Well-
monster like this?
I would start by doing an investigation.
Are the people there harmed by these shadow creatures, or do they just see?
They're,
People
they're
are going missing.
That sounds like harm.
Oh,
We don't know
missing.
where they're
Sorry.
going. Apparently, we haven't found them. There's a gone missing thing going on around the area, but other than that, we don't know. That's what you have to find out. And I am going to stay back and hold down the fort.
Yeah.
Bandits who hated Abrasalia, could they have been the ones causing these missing people?
I mean, they weren't
I mean, they
shadow
could be.
bandits.
We don't know. We honestly don't know anything that's happened about this situation. Just that we've been told to deal with it. The winching military for Hinklia was sent in, but they didn't find anything. Then this happened again, so now they're asking us to go. Apparently it's on the way, so... I don't know, it just could be kids pulling a prank.
It should be fine. We can figure it out as we go.
I hope so.
If it's a
I
monster,
hope
don't
so.
worry, these kinds of monsters are easy to deal with. Probably.
Mhm.
I can just like
Anyways,
punch it
here's
right.
some
Probably?
Kliss crystals. And she gives you all, like, one Kliss crystal.
Is it weird
It's
for
fine
me to
unless
hold
it's
it?
charged.
Okay.
So you can
yeah,
charge
that's
it if you'd like at the crystal in the center of the town. You may want to do so if you are, for instance, a Gruul or a Duggle.
I will
Alright.
charge mine.
I don't exactly need this, so Dogo, do you want mine?
I think it's better for you to hold on to it.
Yeah, you never
You
know.
think?
You might need it.
You might need an uncharged crystal.
I will leave mine uncharged, just in case Abrasalia is a little too much for me. It says only Lightborn are welcome, so there's possibly a lot of ether there.
Yep. Well, I hope you all figure it out. And I hope you come back safely and there's nothing wrong there. May the Six's blessings be on you or whatever.
Don't
Okay.
worry, it'll be easy. It's in good hand. And
I think we're up to the
best
task.
of luck to you defending the town.
Yeah, I'll
all
do
around
fine.
here.
I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Like, monsters attack, big deal.
Well, you could try dealing
Oh,
with the
yeah.
bandit problem.
I guess I can deal with that now.
It'll be a nice
Yeah,
sure.
distraction
Why not?
for you.
Do you think they'll praise me if I get rid of the bandits?
I mean, you're the supreme defender of Mistfell, aren't you? That seems like part of your job now.
She just
Yes?
has, like, a blank stare. Yeah! So, I think that's everything. If you have any questions, let me know. Your cart is being prepared. It's going to be on the east, but that will be tomorrow. For today, just go out and live out the rest of your day. Hey, you're celebrities now. Go out to the bar and just live it up. It's your time. You're in the spotlight for today. I don't get that up very easily, you know.
Oh yeah, we went to
I-
the bar this morning. Good
I need
place.
to pack all of my things.
Yeah, I don't think I've really earned being a celebrity just yet. Or ever.
Well, you're torchbearers
Probably.
now, so you gotta start acting like it. I mean, you're my replacement, right?
Let's
Of course.
I can't have you acting like this role isn't special.
We
It is.
understand
It's very
what is
special.
given to us,
I'm
and we are honored by the
Wonderful.
selection. I myself am eager to get out there. It's been a while since I've traveled.
I want to see the monsters.
yeah. They say it better than I do because I'm not good at words.
As you finish off this conversation, we see, and when I say we see, I'm referring to the players, not the player characters, and the people that are viewing this. Over the city of Abrasalia, that there is a political movement that is brought up here. Abrasalia needs to defend itself. We Oh,
Cutting out.
there's a movement that's opened up recently. Essentially, people saying Abrasalia needs to defend itself because the city of Wenching is not going to do anything, and the Hinkleyan military is not going to do anything, and the city of Festifil is not going to do anything. There's been disappearances, and it's because of the gnolls. And that's where we'll end our session.
Dun dun
It's
dun.
because of the gnolls. Oof.
So
The one we
we'll
saw.
see you not next, but the Saturday after next Saturday.
Nice.
What are we going to call this episode, everyone?
Ooh.
It's a dangerous business walking out your door. What's the thing from Lord of the Rings?
Hello World, because it's the first episode into a new world.
Ignition.
I like the Lord of the Rings one because this really felt like Lord of the big festival, the fireworks person in the car, except it wasn't Gandalf. It was just a Goliath.
It's a dangerous business going out of your door.
It's really long.
Oh, yeah, like our other titles aren't super long and complicated.
Well, it's because we started memeing them.
Hello World works.
You can also keep it something. No, you can just keep it with no title, just Aether Pilgrims, because that's literally what this was, right?
Well, you wanted something somewhat descriptive, so if you want to know
I'm
what
still going to
happened.
say ignition one more time because we're lighting the torch. Actually, passing the torch?
Oh,
yep.
That literally happened.
Ignition works really well because it's also like we're starting the campaign.
Yeah?
Yeah,
It's the ignition point.
I like Ignition.
Hooray!
All right. Have anything they'd like to shout out?
Shout out to Gravemind from Halo.
Shout out to the national fencing tournament going on nearby.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Are you
Shout
watching?
out to. Yeah, are you watching actually? That's a good question.
What?
Are you
Are you
watching fencing?
I don't. I just saw that it was nearby, and I might go check it out after this. Because why not?
I personally want to shout out Hans Moke Neiman, an up and coming super GM. Shouts out to Hans Moke Neiman.
Temporary DM. His words,
Super
not mine.
All
Or
right.
their words.
Well, that was a great first session, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to keep going,
Yeah.
and I'll figure out Forge.
I'll see you guys next time
Wow.
and Pog tomorrow.
Wow.
All right.
Oh,
No.
no session
Oh,
tomorrow?
I have to shout something out, which is shout out to Street Fighter 6.
Hey,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I
You
played
played
it
it all
like
yet,
about an
boss?
hour of it.
I made a goblin character that I stopped playing.
All right. And signing off.